Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Monday. Glad you're with us tonight. 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we're so excited you're here to see what all we've got planned to kick off the week. It's a very exciting week, and of course, we've got incredible jewelry, and we call it Markdown Monday for good reason, and that is because we have some really amazing values. And it's not just pieces you know and that you've seen. Yes, we'll have some returning favorites, but we also have a lot of brand new to share with you tonight. So it's going to be quite the show, 3 hours. And of course, if you have any requests, listen, it was a busy weekend, busy holiday weekend. We hope you had a good one. So if there's anything we can show you from the weekend, or you are curious if it's still hanging out here, by all means, let us know what that is. We'll help you out. I just, Risa, we've got your request coming up. I know she said to me today, and it was what I love to hear because it's something as a shopper that I go through a lot. She said, you know, I just can't stop thinking about this item. And if that is the fact, if that is the case with anything, then you know you got to have it. So if you can't stop thinking about something, those are the pieces you need to add to your collection. We're going to make it really easy to do that with all the affordability we're bringing. We also have, Karen, I do have a request for you too. So Karen, if you happen to be looking for a pink morganite, we brought out a fabulous pink morganite for you. It's almost 12 carats in size, no less. I know we love our pink morganites. And then we've got a fabulous array of brand new. So if you are looking for, how about Blue Wing Block D in 9 carats? How about a Russian demantoid in a big size? We even have something really, really affordable. Probably actually, it is the most affordable item we've ever had before in Blue Wing Block D. It's a pendant. Very excited about this because we have never brought you anything with this level of affordability. It's great for gifting. It's great to treat yourself. It's great for anybody who has a blue wing already and you're looking for a matching pendant. We're going to help you out there. So it's going to be good. That's going to be one of our top of the hours. We've got top of the hours. We've got a bottom of the hours. There's so many great pieces. We're going to really have every milestone of this show tonight is covered with amazing values. Plus, we even have some new hoops. When I say new, I've been showing you a couple hoops in the last few days. They've been very popular. They're kind of a last call on our hoops because anything in diamonds and gold is going up. So we have to make sure you are fully updated as far as what is happening for the last time as far as pricing is concerned. So we're going to have some hoop earrings. They've got 363 in diamonds. We've had some really amazing pieces of late. So sit back, relax, but don't get too relaxed or too mellow because we're going to see a lot of markdowns that need your speed on the phone lines to get you in. Otherwise, they're going to be gone. And we've got mostly one-of-a-kinds throughout the show tonight. So if there's anything at all that you're thinking about, anything you see on the wheel that you love, including this very first item, you want to dial in as soon as you possibly can to make it yours. Otherwise, pieces are going to be snapped up in a hurry tonight. It's just going to be that kind of show because the values are so good. And I do want to point out, we also have a peridot. We don't see a lot of peridot on the show. We do have one coming up. I know end of the show yesterday, we had a couple of you looking for emeralds. I brought out some really good emeralds for you, some really good sizes. We've got a round, we've got a fabulous oval. So a lot of great emeralds on the way. They're marked down, so big sizes but small prices. And then also, cashmere has made its way. We have a cashmere sapphire that is certified. We'll see that. A really special chameleon, my favorite type of chameleon. It's a round #1, but it's also that slightly blue-green hue that we love to see. So all of that and more coming your way. And of course, get requests in. So Risa, your piece is coming up second. And then Karen, whenever you're ready, we've got your pink morganite here to show you. It's almost 12 carats. So, and anything else you'd like to see, like I said, the weekend, we still have a few items. If you were on the go this weekend, totally understand that. So if there's anything we can re-show you from the weekend, please holler at me early. I've got all the weekend's jewelry. If it's still available, it's all still hanging out here. So we can show you those pieces. And then, get ready for markdown wheels. 3 wheels, 1 per hour. Some of the biggest markdowns we're going to see are on our wheels tonight. So looking forward to this. So let's get started with a new piece, actually. This is a color-changing diaspore, and it's funny, the way this is set up already, it's a trillion and it's spectacular, but it also is one of those stones that it's just already showing a lot of that pinky purple hue that normally you would have to wait till you see it actually in a incandescent light to see those colors. But do you see it already? This is the beauty of the trillion cutting with a big size. So it's item number 452 to get us started. And again, Monday night markdowns are here. We wait. It's one of the best days of the week to be shopping because of the tremendous markdowns we're going to bring. And this is a 256 in the color changing diaspore, of course, a one source stone. Completely, we know that, but it also is going to be 63 points in the diamonds. So you've got perfect way to set it, just a classic setting here with your halo of bigger diamonds. Then they continue down the shoulders of the ring as well. We've done this in the yellow gold. You can choose white, you can choose rose. It is totally up to you, but it's a really brilliant diaspore. That's what we don't always see. Do you see it already? The pinks and the purples. It's already happening. This is the cutting mixed with that beautiful size, mixed with a great color that has more green than it does yellow. To start, it's more of that green golden start. So it really acts as a neutral. It almost reminds me of a really good diamond. If you saw like a neutral or a, some of our fancy color diamonds are actually kind of this color. I mean, in a way, it almost looks like a chameleon, but let's take a look at it on the hand. Of course, color changing, one source stone. So super, super rare. And this is what it looks like on. Now we're seeing the depth. I mean, I think that for not seeing a lot of trillions, now that you do, it may instantly become one of those popular requests in diaspora because the trillion is so really bright and really adds a beauty to it that we don't even normally see. So we have one. Let's blow it out so we can make sure it goes very, very quickly. And again, happy Monday, and hope everyone had a wonderful holiday weekend. And I'll tell you what we'll do on this one. Instead of $29.99, that is where it's listed to go out. Let the markdowns on this Monday commence. That's what it's all about. It's not even $2,000 to get this one home, and a trillion is really exotic. I mean, I love the cushions and the rounds, and we have brought some beautiful ones in the last few days, but this trillion, one of a kind because of that cutting, and let's make it even better than $19.99. Better than, because I want to make sure we start off right here, and we're going to do better than even $1,000 just to send it out really quickly. Make it $999 only on this one, and that will do it. So $999 gets it to you, and we only have one, so you might want to dial in on the early side. That's going to be the key to getting in and jumping in all night long and getting your favorites, but also get ready. Risa, we've got your piece coming up. Next for you, it's a recap from earlier this week, and we will show you. It actually might be for a few of you because, believe it or not, it's all diamonds and gold, so it would be one of the few pieces that we have the opportunity to make for you, create for you, or change the gold. So let me know on this one. $9.99 makes it yours, and that trillion cutting $256, and again 100% from that green where we're seeing golden greens to that beautiful pinky red when you actually take it to a different light. So that's when you see the color change take place. But again, you're already getting a taste of it right now. So that'll be $9.99. Let's move on. We've got a good one here, and that one's still available if you'd like it. This is $492. We just had a visit with this one. This is a special piece, and obviously it goes way, way back. 111-0492. This is like having 5, 6, 7 rings all together. It really depends on how you look at it. It's kind of like having 7 rings because look at these different bands that then intertwine and interlock. So some of them, 4 of those bands are going to be waves of pave. The other 3, really there's 4, but you see the one really runs underneath. That's going to be a mere finished gold that's going to interlock with these diamond pave bands. It's all one ring. It looks like, it's kind of like the ultimate highway ring. We see highway rings a lot in the jewelry world at large, and this is really more sophisticated. To me, it reminds me of like, it gives me almost like a zebra pattern kind of feel. It's that striped effect, or waves, or almost like the waves of a sand dune. It's really organic, but it's got 222 in your diamond weight, which the price tag is a little too good, if you know what I mean, because this is just a colossal piece. We're going to do any gold color you want. I would love to see it in the yellow gold as well. And then look at this from the depth. I just want you to see it from the side view before you see it on. It's not that it's going to sit up too high, but it's almost like overall a dome ring, and that you've got multiple levels here. So it is going to really it's going to sit up off the hand a little bit, which is really helping those diamonds to be their most brilliant, because you're giving a lot of light access to those diamonds by setting it up and having multiple layers in rows. Let me try it on for you as well. This is a bigger, bolder ring. There is so much gold. You would never, ever, ever find this today under $50,000. And I mean that quite sincerely. If you're talking about retail pricing on VS Diamonds and you're talking about this amount of gold, because there again, that width that it has, that's going to give you a lot of gold and a lot of diamond weight. So 50 grand, retail, designer, you better believe it. We're going to do a lot better than that, of course. Also, take note of the fact that this is one of the original item numbers that we ever did. So when you're talking about a piece that goes back a ways, and why does that matter to you? It doesn't mean it's an old style. It doesn't mean it's one of those pieces that's out of style. It just means that it's really based on all this pricing, and discounting is based on a price for when it was made, which was 6 years ago. Think about that. 6 years ago. How much has changed in 6 years? When we talk about what was happening in 2016 and 2017, when we're talking about incredible jewelry and gold pricing being very different and diamond pricing being vastly different, imagine the kind of value you have. But it's not just that. I'm not just putting it at the 6 year ago price tag from when it was actually first developed. We're actually taking it discounted. It was $59.99. It is not anymore. This is a huge value for you. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. You cannot go wrong. If you do choose other than a size 6 in white gold, Let me warn you, it's going to be just a little bit of time because this is not a piece that is something that we size very often because of the so many dimensions and layers it has. So you're probably going to have, if you're, again, anything but a 6 in white gold, you're going to have us create this for you, and it's going to be made custom for you because it really is that piece. So again, we're bracing ourselves to lose a lot of money on this one because it's not $59.99, which would be a crazy good price for it today, when again, we're having to build this likely for you. This is just, we're honoring this price tag. We're going backwards of where it was 6 years ago. You are not paying anywhere near $3,000, which is already 50% off, which you gotta love that. The fact that it could be 50% off and not even staying there is really special. We're not even doing $29.99. If you'd like a bold ring, if you want a lot, and I mean a lot of diamond presents, but I'm gonna tell you, it is comfortable. It is something that please don't shy away just because it's a huge size. It is comfortable. It is wearable. Obviously, you got to like a bigger, bolder ring, but it's not even $29.99 or $2,500 or $24.99. This is $222 in diamonds. So that is incredible to see. And yet we're not even going to ask for $24.99. This is for, again, just a few of you that want something special in diamonds, bold and beautiful and different, and all the things that really make it so couture level that everyone knows the second they see it, you know it's couture. You know that's not your basic ring. Then, of course, add to that the diamond quality that you're getting being all VS, which I challenge anybody to find any diamonds of this carat weight anywhere for a price tag like this. It is not even $24.99. Take a look at it because we're going to do something really special. Then I'm going to try it on the hand again, and you're going to see what we can do to make this better than even 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. It's not even $2,000, and this is like wearing, really it's 8 different rings all intertwined together. Half of them in mirror finished gold, half of them in diamonds, and yet it is going to be $19.99 only for a really high style, look at me kind of couture ring here, and it is $19.99 for the very first callers. Let me know if you'd like one. White, yellow, rose gold. This is the size 6. You don't even need to size up on it. It's made so well and really taken into consideration that we narrowed enough in the back. Now, this is what I'm talking about. There's a little bit of elevation because you have what look like rolling rings almost. Have you ever seen those designer rolling rings where they actually, you know, they'll move and they're kind of interlocked together? This is all going to be stationary and designed just like that. But yes, and let me know if you want white, yellow, or rose too. And then that is going to be $19.99. So that's going to be for a quick 30 seconds. Then again, we've got a new cameo piece, actually a cameo in a pendant, which is kind of unique. So we'll see that coming up, and also a turquoise. I know we've needed more of these. Yeah. It is. So is that Risa? Because I already answered that question for her. Okay, yes, it is. It is true to size, as I was just saying. So true to size on this one. So I wear a 6, and this is a 6, and it feels like a 6. So to stay true to size. Let me get to something that is turquoise. It's 285 coming up, and this is going to be something we've had a couple of different versions of. And I'm really excited we have another. I wish one day, instead of bringing one every week, we could just bring all that we can get from the diner at the same time, but that's just not how it works. Now this, you'll notice in the back, it's got a little different situation going on in the back of the band. That is because it's adjustable. So it right now is about a size 6, but it can be adjusted, and yet it's 18 karat gold. So this is 285. It starts with the 18 karat yellow gold, which it will stay in the yellow gold on this one. It is not our own piece, so we cannot change it out. But it does have 218 total weight among these 5 round Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So it's a really special cabochon look. They're all matched to perfection. And yet this little bit here, you see how this interlocks? This is going to sit like any other ring, but what this gives you is movement. So if you want to extend it a little bit out, to get a little bit wider or to get a little bit larger size, you can. So it's adjustable in that respect, where it really is going to fit, you know, 6, 7, 8 in that range. So it'll just move as you need it to move, but that's also a beautiful thing because you can wear it on different fingers of the hand day by day. You don't need to commit to one size necessarily, which I think is really great. And we're gonna make it really affordable because it's not even $9.99, and this is all Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I'm gonna try it on, yes. Thank you. And she got the yellow gold, right? And she knows, just again, to remind her, Risa, if you're still with us, I assume you are, it is going to take a little bit of time because, again, we don't have that in the yellow gold, so we're going to be making that for you, so don't expect it to go out tomorrow. It'll take a few days for us to make it for you, and it'll be made in your size. So that's the idea on the diamonds, because the only one I have in stock is the white gold. So here we are. This is adjustable, and again, really easy to wear, but again, I could take this and I could literally wear it anywhere. I could wear it on my size, you know, 4 pinky finger. I can wear it here on my size size 6 ring finger, and then my middle finger, my index finger, about a 7 and a 7 1/4. So I could wear this anywhere, and that's the beauty of it that you're going to enjoy as well, is that you've got, again, if you want to just, if you need that adjustability because the knuckle's a little larger and you want to get it a little larger to get over the hand, and then you want that proper fit, or if you just want to wear it different fingers on different days, that's going to be the way this adjustable is going to really benefit you. But it's not $9.99. We have not been able to keep these turquoise rings in stock. We've had a few of them. This is a different one. It's a new one, and we're excited to have it for you, but it's also going to be less than even $9, $8, $7.99, even $6.99. This is why, when it's still Sleeping Beauty turquoise, it's the best turquoise worldwide. So there's not a better level, there's not a better quality that can be reached in the turquoise world, and yet look at that price tag, really low, and it's going lower. Markdown Monday. I take it very seriously, and I make sure that we live up to the name that this show has. So you're not even paying $6.99 at all. This is really specialty pricing, and yet 18 karat gold, no less. So loving that fact that you've got the 18 karat gold, which actually you can tell in yellow gold that it's a higher purity by looking at it. With white gold, even with rose gold, you can't necessarily tell the difference between a 14 and an 18. With yellow gold, you can, because it has that richer, more beautiful yellowy color. It's like buttery color instead of just being a little bit more washed out. So it's not even $6.99. Let's blow it out. We have one. It's going to be one size fits most, and we're doing it better than $6.99. Take a look at it really quickly. We're going to make it even better than $6.99. How about $599 only on this one of a kind? And there have been a lot of you missing out on different pieces we've had from this designer, a lot like it. They've all had just various carat weights, but that's going to be the way to get it. And then we've got our cameo piece coming up next in a pendant. So if you're already knowing you love the cameos and you missed out on them, you might want to even give yourself a real chance here by dialing in early. So that is going to be $599. I'm going to keep on moving. We got a lot of one-of-a-kinds to get to, so I'll just keep on moving about 10 seconds. We'll see who's got that one. Obviously, something like that in 18 karat gold is not going to stick around, but again, that adjustability is an extra bonus. So it's a really great opportunity to get something that you know is going to be really working for a lot of different occasions. But let's go ahead and show you 138 coming up. This is going to be my cameo pendant. We had a ring to match. I'm holding it this way so we can get a close-up look, but obviously it's going to sit in that north-south fashion when it's on a favorite chain that you have. And of course, it's in this white gold. It'll stay that way. 138 is 14 karat white gold, and it's going to be a 12 by 10 oval. This is actually blue agate that's been carved with the beautiful ethereal detail to really show you this lovely lady. And of course, it's 18 points in diamonds around it in the pave. It's actually the corners, and then you've got a little bit at the north, east, south, and west. You've got that mirror finish, beautiful detailing there, which is like a double bookended style. And then of course, a solid gold bail, and we'll show it from a distance on the hand. We'll give you a measurement. Only one here though. So this is how it's actually going to look. And of course, diamond by the yard, appropriate because the bail large enough for any of the diamonds by the yard. I know how so many of you own those pieces in different sizes and like to use those as your pendant chain. So that will work there. And then here's your length, 1 inch top to bottom. I'll show it from a distance here on the neckline as well. And then we're going to see it, oh yeah, going out the door in a hurry because it's a really affordable price tag. Let me know who's got the turquoise, by the way. We'll take it on over to the neckline right over here so you can see it from a little bit greater of a distance away and see how that looks. Just see that beautiful design. And again, all of that being natural carved gem material still. So very impressive there. And it's not even $9.99 for that cameo. I love the stark nature of the blue. It's a brighter blue, and we love seeing that because it's really special to see. Sometimes the cameos tend to be a little more pastel. This has got a nice kind of primary blue color, but of course, then that beautiful carving that's done is really going to be in that really nice contrast. So how about better than an $888 or $777? We're going to make this $699 on our one and only cameo piece tonight. If you would enjoy that, we love having it there for you. So enjoyable piece. I know we had the ring to match a few weeks ago, so who knows if you happen to be out there and own that ring, well, this would be the match in the pendant. It's here and enjoyable tonight. So great Mandarin garnet deal. We even have pink diamond earrings that are just a huge value. There's some really striking discounts tonight throughout the show, so I think you're really going to enjoy it. And $6.99 on this one. Let me know we still have our turquoise ring, or Spencer, are you getting the turquoise ring with the 5 stones? So the turquoise ring is here and this cameo's here. So I'm going to keep moving. You tell me what you want. Even the diaspore we started with for under $1,000 for that big trillion cut. So those are here if you'd like them. And let's keep on moving. There's the turquoise, by the way. And that turquoise was $5.99 on the turquoise in the 18 karat gold. Still don't understand how that's here, but that's a really good one. Now, I'm going to warn you here. The reason this next ring is here, I am convinced, And no offense to rose gold, I know a lot of people love rose gold, but I'm going to tell you right now, if this was in yellow gold or white gold, back when it was $29.99, this ring would be gone. That is typically how we see our Mandarin garnets, typically how people want Mandarin garnet is either in white or yellow. This is in rose right now. Now I'm going to tell you, do not let that deter you, because you are about to see one of the greatest values of the night, I believe, and that is going to be item number is 9607. And I don't want you to wait if you're a Mandarin garnet lover, because this is a good size stone at a 176 size. It's in a cushion, it's very clean, but it also happens to be a lot of diamond weight. Just come on in. This is where you got to believe in the Monday Night Markdown miracles that we're doing, because they really are something special. They really, truly are. There is very little priced this way in Mandarin garnet. This is a 176 stone. They're stone that struggle with clarity. This one is not. It is a beautiful, bright, electrified neon. That's what we want Mandarins to be. We expect them to be in that neon category. We don't expect them to be orange like even an orange diamond, which has more browns to it, or even orange sapphires, which typically have more yellow or brown as well. This is like that bright punch of neon. It's like a Fanta orange color. Also that, and the fact you're getting almost a carat in diamonds, but it's so pretty on because you get this bigger border of the double row in the diamonds top and bottom, and then scattered leading up to the Mandarin center are these diamonds. I call it kind of a constellation kind of look. We're seeing a lot of constellation styling in jewelry these days. That's what incorporates into this larger band style, and yet this value, it was $29.99. I'm convinced that if it were in the white or the yellow, it would have been gone at that price, because that is a value. We're doing much, much better than that. It is one of those Monday nights where we're just going to see value after value after value. Please do not wait on anything that you halfway like, because when you like the ring, sometimes what stands in the way of, oh, I like the ring, but the price. We're going to make sure the prices you might like even better than the jewelry itself tonight. That's how good these values are. So come on over. It's not even $19.99. We're going to make this a really, really fast one, okay? It's just a one of a kind. I'm going to try it on for you. And this is, change it if you want to. White gold is my preference with Mandarin, but yellow gold too is a great look. This is just kind of that blend in with at least my skin tone. It kind of blends in the rose gold. But look at that beautiful double row in the borders, the scattered diamonds that are within basically the center there. And it's not even $19.99 to get this big Mandarin home. So this is going to be one of those. There will be fights over it. A lot of people are going to be saying, oh, can I get that Mandarin? It's going to be long gone. Come on in early. It's not even $19, $18, $17, or $16.99. This is a big value, and this is a really unique garnet stone, one of those really unusual and short-lived, because it was only discovered in 1991 in Namibia, and then shortly after, it was only a few years until they were all completely mined out. It's not 16, 15, 14, $13.99. This is why you want to dial in early. These kind of values are happening all night long, and this is not even going to be $13.99. It is $1,299 instead. So huge value. I would take it just for the mounting if you wanted it just for that. You can do that, and I think you'd be really happy with the value there. We've got a bigger Mandarin if you want to go there, but honestly, the value on this one, really a superstar. So that is one only. 30 seconds is already counting down. So make sure you're on the lines. I don't think that'll last the next 20 seconds. It is that good a value. Just change it out. I think if you are going, I'm not so sure. I think right now, if you were seeing this in the white gold like we usually see our Mandarins, or yellow gold, if you want to be more complimentary to the stone, then go there. We can do that. No extra charge for that, but the price stays the same, and you get that big value of $12.99. And get requests in too. We'd love to hear from you. Karen, if you're out there looking for a pink morganite, I have one for you, but you have to let me know you're here. Otherwise, I don't want to show it and somebody else to grab it, and then you're wondering tomorrow where's my morganite. So here it is at $12.99. Let me know on the Mandarin. Let's do something wild here. We also have a brand new. Yesterday I had a cognac diamond. Today I have a cognac zircon. This is just a cool stone. Take a look. You never see anything like that, do you? Isn't that cool? Isn't that a great stone? Like a bronzy tone with these bright flashes of yellow. That's coming up. I don't know. Anybody looking for a massive tanzanite? We've got a 9-carat emerald cut here. That's pretty good. That's coming up in the show museum. I've been waiting for this one to come out. I didn't know if I'd ever convince them to release that stone from the museum reserve, but they did, and tonight's the night we see it. Also, demontoid is here. And a yellow diamond heart shape is here. Wait till you see this. Oh my goodness. We have a light. Well, the size looks like a 1-carat, and it just weighed a little bit less. So we're going to see that one on the way. And then our most affordable blue wing block D of all time is in this show. So let me also remind you, at the top of the hour, which will be in about 35 and a half minutes, we're going to see something come out to play that is Hear me out, because I know that we're used to seeing blue wing block Ds here all the time, right? We're going to show you that emerald cut, which is over 9 carats in size, which is our last of the museum reserve emerald cut, which you're going to die for. It's so good. But I've tried to make blue wings as affordable as possible, tried to open up the door to as many, collectors as possible and anybody who wants to have a matching set. But when it comes to affordability and giftability, there has never been anything like what we're going to see at the top of this next hour. So the countdown is on. Even you may want to tell a friend or anybody who's been thinking about blue wing block D, or this may be a perfect time to turn others on to TVON that don't yet, don't have anything from us in their collection. Blue wing block D affordable price tag at the top of this hour. You're not going to believe what we're going to do. It's going to be a good old-fashioned Monday night loss leader to make sure everybody has a chance to pick up something that's not only for you but also for gifting. So that's going to be coming up in, again, 8 o'clock, which is going to be Pacific time. That's 10 o'clock Central time, and that of course is 11 p.m. on the East Coast. So make sure you're with us. It's only a few short minutes away, and I say it because it's so limited. So that's going to be on the way, and we don't want you to miss it because it's really, really stunning. Also, I'm going to show some peridot here. We hardly ever see peridot, and we wait for those really, really special examples of those just prime material where the best of the best comes out to play, and it doesn't even look like typical peridot anymore. And that's the beauty of this princess cut. We're going to see that is angled in a ring that is really meant to show it off beautifully, but also it's that bright lime green that is so stunning. This looks so designer with that wider band and then the diamonds just running down the middle. It's item number 329. I cannot believe we have a peridot in a princess cut. It is beautiful, and it's a 2 carat 30, and August will be here before you know it, and that is an August birthstone, which is why I pointed out. Now August also has spinel now, so you just know if you have an August birthday, you've got 2 choices now. That's kind of one of the it's the newest addition to the birthstone list. Usually they don't amend the birthstone list, but they did a few years ago, and they added spinel. So you can have spinel or you can have peridot, but this is the traditional one, always will be. 2 carats 30 in the size, and then it also is 20 points in diamonds. So they'll go right down, just basically extending from the east and west prongs there, and then continuing down on top of the band are those diamonds in this really super beautiful and clean. Most peridot, that's where it struggles. It struggles with clarity. It struggles with those lily pad inclusions that have that kind of overall kind of feel that darkens the stone a little bit. It makes it a little hazy. That's not what you're getting here. That is why we wait and are so selective about what we ever show you in peridot. It's got to be that top quality, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold available for you. And how stunning is this color? I'll never forget when I gifted my mom a peridot many years ago. And I'll tell you, it's just one of those where I think so many people think of it as a regular routine stone. We've heard of it, we know it, but it's not usually something that we write home about because it has so many of those issues inherently with it, right? But when you get a really good peridot, I think it can stand up with your most exotic stones just from an aesthetic standpoint, from the look of it, right? Giving you a beautiful, look at me, bright, amazing color that really goes with everything. If you're going, well, I'm not sure, do I wear a lot of green? I think it's really one of those that you put on with everything and anything and enjoy it for that aspect. But white, yellow, rose, so you're going to choose. It's got a lot of those kind of yellow glints and glows, so I would not be opposed to a yellow gold. I think those are going to be your 2 best bets, white or yellow. But you can see the way it sets up a little higher. This would also be stunning next to a wonder ring. Think how pretty that would be if you want to add some more diamond weight on an occasion or two. But how about this? Big value, supposed to be $23.99. I'll tell you, we're not messing around on these big markdowns, even on these brand new items like we're seeing here, where you've got that even mill grain. I think that's a really nice, I think sometimes mill grain can be very, it's a little detail that can sometimes read very antique. I think in this case, maybe it's just the modernity of the whole piece or the angle of the princess cut, but I think in this respect, this is mill grain that doesn't feel old-fashioned. It doesn't feel like old and like estate antique. It feels very fresh and very designer and very modern. So I would say that. It sits right at the base of the peridot itself. So it's really done in a very nice way. And you know what, just gives a little extra detail and that extra touch we love in designer jewelry, but it's not even $2,000. Come on in. Welcome to Monday. Let's show you what we can do even on brand new items. It's just because it's brand new is not going to stop me from marking it down to a price tag that it shouldn't be. That's simple as we can make it. These are all values and discounts and sale event pricing that are just too low. So how about this? It's not going to be $23. We're not doing $2,000. We're not even asking for $19.99. It is your chance to pick it up right now. But again, choose the white or the yellow. Those are my preferences on the peridot combos. I think you're going to be best off choosing one of those two, but it is just a sparkling, bright, beautiful, if you want that little bit of like a little bright neon for your summertime and sunshine months here coming up. I mean, spring has sprung, right? So we need this beautiful green color. And if you don't have peridot yet, because it's never done anything for you, try our peridots. They're really exceptional, and we'll make it $999 instead of that $19.99 price, which makes it a whole lot more affordable. So take a look at it, and we'll see what we got here for you. And again, any requests you have, get those in. We're helping you out with requests all night long. I hope you'll let us know if there's anything you're thinking about or want to see. We would love to be, again, showing you something really impressive or important or whatever it is, and mark it down for this day that we really celebrate just that, the markdown. So I've got a really special pair of pink diamond earrings coming up next, and we'll go ahead and give this a final call as well. But 30 seconds more, and that's going to be it. But you see how princess cutting's different. You're going to get those very sharp corners, and that's really important. It's almost like, again, when we see an Asher cut, still those have those little cutout corners. This is really that sharp 90-degree angle corner, but then you see all that internal faceting that really creates the beauty of this stone and all those bright flashes we see. So a super neon stone, a gorgeous gem, and one for the ages there at $9.99 and our very limited peridot. Okay, guys, so we're going to do something crazy. I'm just going to put up some pieces of jewelry. They've all been here before, and we're just going to go absolutely wild. Okay, I'm going to make sure that we get these phone lines ringing. Let's get cooking on a Monday, right? And let's battle. Let's just go. I'm ready. I'm ready for battle. Let's do something crazy here. We've got real exotics here, starting with a Molly garnet. That is a really beautiful drop of sunshine in its own right. We've got a stunning turquoise. We're going to need a lot of room here because I'm going to show you 5 rings all at one time. And we're going to do some, okay, I'm just going to tell you something right now. If you see something you love on this wheel, start dialing now, because this Zambarin has got to go. So does the Molly garnet, and so does that really special turquoise. And what about our one-of-a-kind round black opal in all that diamond weight? And then we even have, I tell you, I don't want to like ruin my symmetry here, but we also have a really special diamond ring that I'll put right here, where you've got actually 2, it's like an 8, kind of like the infinity style that we see in a lot of jewelry, but that infinity style is at an angle. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I may for the moment. I think as soon as these start disappearing, we'll have a little bit more room to kind of get symmetrical again. But look at that diamond ring there for the moment. So we have the Molly garnet. We have the infinity style at a diagonal. We have your Zambarin garnet. Your opal is stunning. This is a beautiful true lightning ridge. And if this is already looking that good, imagine how much better it's going to look in person, because guess what they always do? You can never show the true beauty of an opal on camera. It's just too bright a light environment. So get ready for a major markdown. Are you guys excited about any of these pieces, like the Zambarin, the turquoise? Here's the thing. We're going to change the gold color on anything up here. Now, I will tell you that little infinity style, that kind of figure 8 that's at a diagonal, we only have 1 in white and 1 yellow. So the good news is we got choices. They're just really limited. The other pieces all can be switched to whatever color gold you like. So that's the good news there. We're going to take them down. Listen, it's a $9.99 wheel. Probably what you expect in the first hour, right? You see a lot of great pieces together. You see them together on a wheel. You expect $9.99 after. You understand these all started more than that. So let's keep that in mind. I mean, I'm looking at $29.99 and more across the board here with all 5. So if we just, you know, keep on dropping and keep on dropping and keep on dropping, we're going to get them down to $9.99. That's the thing I'm going to avoid today, because we want to make sure they all go. And we want to get these phone lines rocking. We want to make sure everybody has a chance to pick something up, no matter what the budget is saying right now, because I get it. It's that time of year, right, where we're all a little more budget conscious. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to get you fine jewelry and luxury exotic stones still. We're going to make it doable and make it affordable. And I mean, a lot better than $9.99 if you guys are game. So here's how we do it. I'm going to need some calls, and then we're going to get gone with something that I promise you could not find in today's jewelry world, no matter where you go, where you shop, where you look, up and down that dial. Even this would be a tough price to do in sterling silvers. And you know we're sterling silver. All the metals have gone crazy lately. So even when you're shopping, and for those of us that, you know, sometimes if we look at sterling silver, or you kind of, you know, get your bearings and, you know, look at the barometer of where the metals market is, a lot of times it's good to look at all the metals. Look at platinum, look at gold, look at sterling, and see where they are. They've all gone up. Here's what I'm going to do instead of $9.99. Say all that because we got solid gold here. And yet the price tag you're going to see is very similar to what you would see today for plain sterling silver bands out and about in retail. And I'm not even necessarily talking about designer retail. In these examples, we're not just talking about gold, we're talking about every one of them has VS diamonds. Every one of them has their own exotic stones, of course, except for the figure 8, which is all just diamonds. And you're choosing your gold color. All of that is on the house. The sizing, the shipping, The gold color changes when we can do it, which in this occasion is on all of them. That is all free of charge. Not a penny extra to you, the shopper, you, the viewer. You're not even spending $9.99. We're going to go a lot lower than that. That's my starting point. That should tell you it's go time. Take a look at them. They're not going to last. And they're not $9.99 or $8.88. And they're not going to be $777. And so for a black opal that looks like that one does, and a turquoise that is all on its own, a carat and a half round turquoise, or a 62-point one-of-a-kind black opal that's got all the reds there. And then you've got the figure 8 design, which is 40 points in diamonds. The Mali garnet itself, which is an 82-point light 1 carat. And then, of course, your Zambarin right over here, which is also a cushion cut, but set at that angle, kind of like we saw the peridot. 309 is the carat weight on your royal Zambarin garnet. They are not even seven. I have nobody on the phone lines at all at 777. And you know as well as I do, these discounted wheels with pieces like this would never sit around here at 777. The fact is, it needs to go lower just to get, what was the whole point here? To get the phone lines rocking. We're 35 minutes in. We got that big tanzanite deal coming up at the top of the hour. We got to make sure all of these go first. So we're not even asking for $777. All you have to do is call. We can do all the customization you need, and this is going to be a value of a lifetime. I was out, I was doing a little project at a retail store the other day, and guess what? Gold bands. Remember, I've been quoting a 2mm men's wedding band. That's always my barometer. You want to know where gold's at? Look at what people are getting, retailers are getting for a 2mm, really super ultra thin, plain men's wedding band. 2mm of 14 karat gold all the way around. Size 10. I've been quoting $3,800 for the last several months because that was the last time I looked at a price on a gold band. It's now changed, which shouldn't surprise anybody when gold's been hanging out around $2,000 an ounce. The band, the same band from the same store with the same size, is now up to $4,800. It's gone up $1,000 since the last time I looked at it, which was a few months ago. This is where, again, that is for plain gold. So this is where I think it helps us in understanding, and a lot of you know this because that's why you're here. You're like, I'm at TVON because I get the values. We are the leader in values, but not by a little skosh. We're by this big, 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 like head and shoulders above everybody else when it comes to value. That's what we're doing here, and you're not even spending $777 just because we're beyond our value. I just need to go lower to make the phones ring. So that's what we're going to do. Take any one of the 5 you want. When they're gone, they're gone. Take a look at this. It's not going to be $777 or $749 or $739 or $729 or $719. We're going to blow them out right now. The very first callers, they are $699 a ring while they last. That's it. When they're gone, they're gone. So $699, we give them 60 seconds, and you take the exotic gems, the VS diamonds, and all the gold they're set in for under $700. Now that's how we get the phone lines ringing. So let me know which one you need a little recap on, because nobody was probably listening to me earlier on the carat weights because you thought, I'll pass, they're going to be $29.99. Then we take them to under $1,000 and then we pique your interest. Now they're down to $699. So let me recap carat weights as you let me know which one's your favorite, and then we'll try them on for you as well. But this is our last call with 35 seconds remaining. So operators, if you'll just do me a favor and shout them out, and then we'll go ahead and help you out, try them on, and then move them off the wheel as they go. Pink diamond earrings are here. These, you know, these $69.99 pink diamond earrings, they're coming up. So pink diamond earrings are here for you. Yes. Let's go, black opal. Here it is, gone already, but let me show it on the hand. 9558 is the item number for you, Jalen. And that one's spoken for. That is that 62-point opal. Looks bigger than that, round, and 30 points in diamonds even on that one. So well done. That opal is gone. You can change the gold. And then how are we doing on our last now? Now I can put them more like symmetrical where they're going to make a lot more sense here. So there's our kind of infinity design. Looks really cool on the hand the way it's diagonal. Big 3 carat plus. I tell you, that is one of the prettiest Zambarins I've had the pleasure of showing you. Carat and a half in that turquoise round out of the Sleeping Beauty mine is stunning. How about that figure 8 of diamonds? That means infinity. So it's kind of like it's a less obvious way than, I know there's so many motifs that we see iconically in jewelry, like heart-shaped motifs and, you know, evil eyes and crosses and things like that. But the figure 8, this whole infinity style is really, really having a moment in designer jewelry. So that's a great way to get it right there. And that is $6.99. So look at this on the hand, how cool this is, how it goes a little bit more just like a sash across the hand here. So really beautiful, but still reads like that infinity. Or if 8 is your lucky number, it definitely has that symbolism as well. And we only have one in white and one in yellow. So those are ready to go, and then we'll just size them for you. So $6.99, last final call. And then of course the Molly garnets in the rear center there. This is our 1.5 carat turquoise round and a beautiful clover floral pave mounting. And then why, oh why, oh why, should we just put this on by itself here? I just really feel like we need to see this up close and personal. This is pretty much I would say stunning in the Zambarin. This is really beyond what we typically see, and maybe it helps to just come in and take a look at all the fascinating faceting this has that makes it just so bold and lively in the Zambarin. It's item number 9959. A one of a kind there, and I just wanted to show you with the split shank and then the opposite sides they do the pave in. Isn't that a great look? 309 in your Zambarin, 7 points in diamonds, and then changing the gold for you if you want us to, so that it's really custom made for whatever, however you like it. But is that not one of the prettiest Zambarins? When I'm hoping we're at the point where everybody who used to hound us every day for more Zambarins, more Zambarins, more Zambarins, I hope everybody is either has one or has maybe decided on something else at this point, because these Zambarins are few and far between going forward. We have this one for $6.99 to get a 3 carat plus in a Zambarin garnet, and to have that cushion cut square and then set that way. It's just offset really. So it gives you more of that diagonal look, which is really a great way to set a squared off stone. So this is last call. I just thought maybe seeing that up close and seeing the blues and the reds and the purples and the pinks really allows you to see why this cutting is so specialty here. Let's take one last look at it. We'll see who's got it. I think somebody needs to have that Zambarin. So $6.99 only on that one. I'll try it on for you. And then we got to move. We got to go. We got a lot to show you. And again, really looking forward to hearing what you'd like to see tonight on this Monday night. Isn't that just dazzling? Look at that. Very few of the Zambarins have that glittering effect like this does. It almost looks like when we see our diamonds and we talk about a brilliant cut, it looks a lot like that, where it's just like, what's going on with that cut? That's doing a little extra beyond what Zambarins typically do. But as a result, you're seeing already, just no matter what the angle is, you're seeing the blues, the reds, the purples, the pinks all together. So stunning piece. And our last call, boy, $6.99 on a Zambarin garnet. Very nice value. I just want to show this to you. I don't think it's for anybody tonight necessarily, because I feel like I'm the museum curator here, but let's just show it to you anyways, because it's fabulous. And I've been here 7 years almost, I've never had anything that looks like this. You'd think by now, doing 3 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week for 7 years, and probably, what, 100 pieces a day, I pretty much had everything, right? But then you look at this stone and go, no, I've never seen anything like that. This is probably the coolest in our zircon, and we know we see a lot of colors in zircon, but is that dazzling? And this is actually, okay, brace yourself, because when this pops up to the actual eye level, get ready, it goes wild. This is a party stone right there. That is one of the most electrified. I think we're doing it disservice just by calling it cognac. This is like a magic stone. It's got reds and oranges and yellows and goldens. I'm seeing green flashes from it, like it's a spine that's highly dispersive, but it's actually a zircon that's double refractive. But it's got this amazing huge size. It's 95.72. If you paid money on a Saturday afternoon and you drove your car and you said, I'm going to go to the big city and I'm going to park my car and I'm going to park in the structure, and I'm going to walk down the streets, I'm going to pay money to go into a museum. I want to look at cool stuff. Would you even imagine seeing anything like this in a museum even? I mean, that's where I feel like this belongs, right? Where you spend your weekend afternoon and you're going in, you're paying good admission money to go just walk by exhibit after exhibit and see really cool things or really unique things. That's what I feel like we're doing right now. And yet here it is, one of the most electrified. You're going to seriously, when you get it at home, you're going to be looking for where it plugs in. Like, where's the cord for this stone, and where's the little spinning wheel on the inside that's making it look like a kaleidoscope of colors? It is a 11.5 carat zircon. It is this, I mean, we're calling it cognac, okay, but it's more than that. There's all these different colors happening. Sure, the base, the body color of this stone is this really rich, it's a cognac-y kind of color. It's got this beautiful like bronzy tone to it, but it's dynamic yellows and greens and reds and oranges all coming through. And we added 58 points in diamonds in this kind of like a take on the Stardust mounting where it actually has burnished diamonds scattered on the sides. Take a look at it. We have one only. And you know what? Before we say, hey, priceless piece, hey, museum level, we're going to make it downright affordable for you right now. And it's 11.5 carats, and it's 58. And look at these diamonds, how they're scattered down the sides. And then they get a little more sparse down the edges there. And how about this stone? Even from the sides, it's electrified. All right, let's put it on, because now you're really going to see it move. And then you'll see even more of the beauty of this stone. Tell me that isn't one of the most spectacular gems. And no, a diamond can't even do what this does. If you get a cognac diamond, and it's 11.5 carats, it's still not going to be capable of what this zircon is doing, because double refractive, diamonds are singly refractive. So get yourself on the phone lines, because not only am I going to get it a home, we're going to make it really, really affordable right now. And we're not going to say $69.99 any longer. I am barely, because I can't do all this, because that makes everyone at home dizzy. So I have to do this, you know, subtle, smooth, slow movement, right? That I, believe it or not, I think I do this in my sleep. I'm pretty sure I do this in my sleep all night long. I'm pretty sure. But you know what, guys? That is, look at the wow that's coming through. Look at what's happening with this stone. It is stunning. And yet, isn't that kind of the aspect of a cognac where it's like, it's neutral enough where it's going to go with everything? Why not wear that every day as a right-hand ring and have that be the piece you wear and let it go with absolutely everything? It's not $69.99. That's the price I'm supposed to get tonight. Let's try something different. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? I'm going to answer that myself. No, not yet, because we're looking at a $7,000 price tag. Oh, and by the way, let's change the gold if you want to. Yellow gold, I like, because look at that. With the yellow tones coming out and the green tones, go ahead. With all those jewel tones already there, leave it in the yellow. But you want white, you want rose, no problem, we'll do it. How about this? A better than 69, you better believe it, guys. I'm not doing $69.99. Do we? I really, 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 really want to encourage you to dial in if you're thinking about it. Just dial in. Have the faith, because this is a Monday Night Markdown. This is what Monday Night Markdown is all about. Museum piece, brand new, doesn't matter. I'm going to sell it cheap anyways, because we just got to get the pieces a home. It's like, is it a museum or is it adoption center? Because I feel like we're just like doing adopt a ring here. It is. For a small rehoming fee, you can adopt this incredible ring. And the best part is, no vet bills, you don't have to feed it, you know, all that good stuff, right? It's a lot lower maintenance, and it can bring you a lot of joy, okay? Nothing's going to bring you the joy a pet can bring you. But this can come close. And it's not 69, 59, 49, 39, 29. I'm just trying to move a piece of jewelry. That's all I'm trying to do. Yes, I'm going too low to do it, but that's all right. Just embrace the values, because they're happening all night long. I'm not even asking $29.99. First caller on this one, a remarkable stone. Never seen anything like it. I'll make it $2,499 instead, and we'll see who's got it in your choice of gold color. You don't even have to leave it that way if you don't want to. I think that's a it's a really nice combo there. But hey, $24.99, you decide. You are in charge. But look at how that lights up. This is beyond what a diamond. And for the record, I don't have an 11.5 carat diamond. My largest diamond here in any way, shape, or form is a 3 carat. So no, we're not going to see an 11.5 carat diamond, but that is giving you the look of it in every respect, except more so and better and electrified. And how can you not love that one, right? It is a cool piece. So $24.99 gets it to one caller. Let me know if that caller is you and you want to have that museum piece. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to show you, and we're already almost to our tanzanite deal, which is going to get real interesting. I'm already, in my mind, I think that crazy low price I keep telling you about, I think it's going to go lower because I don't even know if a crazy low price is going to get it done tonight. So we're going to do a real true lost leader. And then I really want to show these pink diamond earrings, because this kind of sends a shiver up our spines, because if you know these already, yes. Are you taking the zircon? Oh, congrats. Thank you so much. The zircon is gone. But here we are with item number 5297. This is a well-known earring, and I have one set one way and one set the other way, because there is a subtle difference. I don't know if you guys can even notice it, but that's why they're side by side. One is set more east-west on the left, the other is set more north-south. So I'm just showing you each way because there is a little difference. So, you know, pay attention slightly when you're putting them on, but it's a 12-point total weight in your pink diamonds, and they are screaming pinks. They got a lot of saturation level to them, but you're also getting 61 points in white diamonds. So this is what we call a button-style earring. It's still a stud form in that it's not a drop or a dangler. bangle or a hoop or a chandelier, but it's going to be a bigger stud, right? So it gives you a lot of presence to it. But it also is one pair only. And they were $69.99, which is why this earring itself might strike fear in your heart if you know it and already have thought about it, because you're going, I know that earring and I want that earring, and that's a good earring, but you know what? I just can't do $7,000. Well, look at the finishing on the inside. Of course, that center post means you can rotate them around, which is why I'm showing you a couple ways, but you can also do that where it's more northeast, southwest for the points. So feel free to kind of play with them a little bit and do what you wish, but it is going to be a wild moment here because it is Monday night. We are marking everything down, but also at the same token, we want to make the most of the folks that we have with us, as few and far between as they may be. So that if you are already saying, oh, I like that piece, and by the way, there's a pink diamond ring that goes with this really well. It's a beautiful markdown on a pear shape we'll have in a 26 pointer a little later. But if you want an earring, listen, there's only so big a pink diamond can be in an earring stud, right? So we tend to reserve the bigger stones like the quarter carats and the 30 pointers for our rings. But this is that, I just think about how many pink diamond rings I've sold here, whether it's pave or whether it's a bigger center, and how maybe if you are loving that pink diamond ring, or maybe that band we had the other day that was so popular, or whatever it is, and you want to match in an earring, this is a perfect, perfect way to go that I promise you I'm going to take way down. Everything that these bags say tonight, I am ignoring. I'm completely blind to what's on the bags tonight, because if we're going to make jewelry happen tonight, we got to go wild. This could be one of the biggest saving shows you ever see in TVON history, and even if you go back 20 years with me, it's going to be some of the biggest savings you've ever seen me do ever. So let's get it down, and again, one pair as they are, so there's no decision to make, there's no sizing required. They stay in the rose and the white to complement the pink and the white diamonds, but it is a ready-to-go piece that is under, well, half is 35. Another half of that is like, should we be at 1,700? I'm going lower than that. They've never gone this low, obviously. They're going even lower than $1,514 or $1,399. This is not happening on 6-point individual pinks that perfectly match up. And the white diamonds, it's almost 2/3 of a carat there. And we're not doing $1,399 either. This is so crazy good. I'm going to put one up to the hand, then we'll put one on the ear for you so you know exactly what you're getting size-wise. But they're not even $13.99. This is the one pair you need to own in a pink diamond earring, a ½ an inch almost from top to bottom there. I'll put one up against the ear so you can see it that way, but it's also going to be better than $13.99. There's the look from a distance. So that's how I think most people are going to wear them, just kind of squared off like this, where you see it just like that. You can feel free to rotate them as you wish though, and they're not $13.99. This is incredible value right here. And that pink diamond, that's a single 6-pointer, and then you have another 6-pointer that matches it, each with that really, really strong level of saturation. We're going to blow them out right now for $1,299 only. For the earring, let's take a look at them up close again. That's going to be a post and butterfly backing as well. And there is your match pair for $12.99. Huge value. And if you want to see that 26-pointer with that great ring, it's in a bridge with two-tone gold and diamonds, then let me know. And that's going to be it on the earrings. Pink diamonds, really big sizes. We don't have anything else, by the way, in a larger pink diamond size than that in an earring. So that's going to be the way to go. And then top of the hour, we're only about 8 minutes away from our top of the hour in that big blue wing block D, most affordable ever. So you're going to, I think, enjoy that quite a bit. And then if you have any requests, I'm hollering at you to get them in. Please do. We'll help you out with any requests you have as well. But let's talk emeralds, because there have been 2 markdowns on bigger emeralds that we have. We're gonna, oh my goodness, those are still here too. Ooh, boy, ooh, that's good. All right, so keep calling. And then I'll tell you what we'll do here. I've got 2 markdowns. I had, what was it, the end of yesterday, we had a lot of people asking for big emeralds, and we just ran out of airtime. So I've got 2 options here that are going to be either a 147 or, let's start with this one, the round. I just kind of want to hang out here. I'll flash the oval because they're pretty similar in bridge mountings, but you know what? We're doing either one. Okay, let's leave them like this, because they're similar enough where I think we should do a choice of. But they're a little different price tag, but here's the deal. You start with the big round 220. That's the odd number. 220 on the round. Y'all know how big it is to get a round in a teeny tiny emerald. How about a round in a 2-carat plus? Colombian emerald. That's a 205. Colombian emerald right here. And then you've got a full carat in diamonds with it. If you want to go a little smaller, now I want to show you here, this is not a smaller look. It's just an oval shape, That's actually going to have, item number over here is actually going to be, and this is Zambian, so that's the difference right there. You're seeing the top of Zambian and the top of Colombian next to each other, so you see that there's just a little bit more saturation to the Zambian, which is right over here in the bridge. That's going to be item number 7115. That's the oval. That'll have a 147 carat weight, and then you're getting even more diamond weight with this bridge because, of course, the diamonds are even on the top and the bottom levels, and that's going to be a carat 36. Now, here's the deal. The bigger stone is going to be more, as it typically is with an emerald, right? So the 205 is going to be a touch more. But these are some of our biggest and best and baddest, and I mean that in the good way, because they are really fabulous, and it's just so tough. You know, if somebody just came and, let's say, landed from a different planet, and they didn't know gemstones, and they tuned into TVON, and they saw those emeralds, and they go, oh, look, emeralds, that's a really bright, bright, bright glowing stone. And we all know, as people who have seen emeralds elsewhere, that emeralds usually are completely opaque. I mean, they can look seriously like just like a hunk of rock that you see nothing through, that has complete opacity to it, that is a deep, dark, opaque green. That is just not what's happening here. So whether you prefer Zambian or prefer Colombian, or if you're just saying, I don't really care about the origin, I care about what it looks like, and that's what you should care about. These are two top sources. Colombian's always considered the best in the world, but the Zambians in their best form are really highly sought after. So I want you to choose based on the shape and the glow. Which color do you like better? Because certainly that Zambian's a little bit richer hue, and then that round, super unusual to get a round, very unusual to get a 2 carat plus size. So all that's happening. But if you've wanted emeralds, and let's face it, they're big time. $99.99 on the one, $10,999 on the other. You know the bigger price tag goes with the bigger stone, which is the 205 round. Either way, we're taking them below that. We've got about 4 minutes now. Tanzanite deal coming up. Get ready. Gifting opportunity. Get ready to shop, 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 because this next top of the hour, it's really, really good. But we got to get these emeralds gone first. And I have a very strong feeling that because of this marking down that we're doing, which is the lowest ever, you're going to see some wild moments here. Take a look. They're going to be fights over them, I have a feeling. And we're taking each one under $5,000, whichever one you prefer. They're not even $49.99. This is the bigger of the two. This started at $11,000. I think we can see why. Look what that does. This is about, and I never use this F word on TV, ever, but this looks flawless, doesn't it? Doesn't it? And that is not a word we should ever use with emerald, right? But this stone, we're magnified, we're really close, and can you find a flaw in that stone? It's not $49.99. It's not $39.99. The 205 is the bigger of the two. That's what I'm holding. That is not even $39.99 or $38.99. And then we have the oval, which is going to be a little bit less if you want to go more just like pure green glow. But this has a beautiful sparkle to it. It is just bright. It's not even $38.99. Blow it out. We'll do it for $38.88 on the 205. We'll go even less and lower on the oval if you want the Zambian stone with the bigger diamond weight. That's going to be $71.15, and that one will be, you know what, forget about 38 or 37 or 36 or even 35. We'll do this for $34.99 if you like the oval. So that is how we want to make two huge emeralds, because yesterday it was actually a lot of you were asking me about a green zircon, thinking it was an emerald. And the truth is you wanted emeralds. Well, these are two of our beautiful best of the best emeralds. And now $38.88 for the left side, that's the round, and then $34.99 for the right side, which is that stunning oval, both in bridge mountings, but different variations of. So huge values either way. I am so crazy, and this is my, well, let me finish my thought there. Yes, I'm crazy, but also I'm crazy about these emeralds, and I'm someone who is very particular about emeralds because they are the May birthstone. That is my birthstone, and I will tell you right now, they usually, I have rejected so many emeralds in my life because they're just so, and I understand the struggles they have as someone who studies them. They're supposed to be included. They're type 3. They naturally have a lot of inclusions. That is just a complete, let me just now zoom in on this one here, just so we can come even closer to the 205, just to really take it all in. What this emerald is doing is otherworldly. How clean it is really extraordinary. That is just something you do not see with the emerald world. So if you are somebody who demands perfection, that is my problem with emeralds. I am someone who demands perfection. a perfectionist to a T, and I will tell you right now, that is why I don't have a really, really, really good emerald, because they just always fall short of perfection. This would be about as close as you're ever going to find or ever going to see right there in that round, and it's still, with that wasteful cutting, still managing to be over 2 carats in weight. So huge value there. And then we're top of the hour time is coming up, and I would not wait if I were you to start being on the phone lines for this top of the hour, because it is sensational. We're going to see something very, very special coming up that we've honestly, in all these years, and TVON's been broadcasting for about, I don't know, they were around for about a year and a half before I was brought along. So I will tell you right now, what we're going to do is something we've never seen in all of our history. So even if you've been watching since day one, or if this is day one of you watching, either way, you're about to see something historic happen. And so let me tell you a little bit about it, because this is something I don't want you to wait on. Top of the hour is almost here. Welcome to our show. Glad you're with us tonight. Happy Monday. We are live, and we have got 3 hours that are now 2 hours left, and we're going to start hour number 2 with something that we have never done. You could watch every show every year of our existence and never see anything like what we're about to do. This is purposely put together to make sure that there is something very special to offer to one and all, and I mean one and all, truly, well, except for the quantity. We don't have a million of these to go around, but price tag wise, and as far as wearability, universal appeal, great design elements, all of that is meant to be for everybody tonight. And yet we are delivering to you a TVON exclusive, which is Blue Wing Block D, the literal best tanzanite that has ever come out of that one source in Tanzania at the base of the Marilani Hills. If you've ever climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, you have trudged through the Marilani Hills to get there. If you haven't, you can read all about it. Look at pictures. It's just as good, right? Because again, I don't know if that's going to be for all of us. But that base of the Marilani Hills, that is where the one and only source of blue zoisite, aka tanzanite, is. And yet we are the ones and the only ones that are privy to bringing you this very special, very rare superstar blue wing. It is the literal best out there, but this is the problem. Usually they were actually in bigger sizes. We very rarely have seen anything in smaller sizes to make more affordable jewelry, like earring studs or like pendants or like even smaller rings. This is what we're doing tonight. This is a true loss leader. It's really designed with all of you in mind who want to try Blue Wing Block D, who maybe haven't had that opportunity yet. It's designed for all of you also that already have a Blue Wing Block D. It's a ring or an earring or maybe a bracelet if you're really lucky and you want the pendant to match. That's what this is. Or if you want to gift it. I know you're going, it's fine jewelry. I don't get fine jewelry. Have you looked at the prices of fine jewelry? Most of us are not gifting fine jewelry. This I contend you could. Because what I'm going to show you is truly a loss leader. This is designed to get everybody watching the opportunity to get a Blue Wing Block D, to celebrate an 80-point or greater stone. Most of these are 1 carat, but the smallest one I have is in my sample here, and it is 80 points. Most of them are a carat plus, but again, we have to be, correct about this. We match color, we match the shape. So what you're guaranteed to get is at least 80 points. Most of you are getting more. It is also in your choice of white or yellow gold. We're not doing rose gold on this one because rose gold is, in the couple of times we've done rose gold tanzanites, they've come back. So we've decided no rose gold on this. You're better off with just your white or your yellow, your classic choices, but it is going to be a Blue Wing Block D masterpiece, and there's never been a value like 1120-434. I hope you're ready. And again, if you know somebody who celebrates a December birthday, this is an alternative birthstone for December. If you love tanzanites, if you have one already, if you want to match something to your existing blue wings, if you want to have everyday wearable, this pendant is designed with all of those things in mind. But what we calculated out, and this is where Loss Leader comes into play. We're putting together top of the hour that is truly entitled for everybody, but this was literally supposed to be a $999 pendant tonight. It will not be. That is about as low and affordable as we could ever expect for a Blue Wing Block D of this size to be. I've had 80 pointers. I've had 1 carats in rings, not often, but here and there before. They are $999. You've probably seen that. What I'm about to do is better. It is lower. I'm going to just, I know nobody's on the lines yet because you haven't even seen the piece, and that sounds crazy. Why would I get on the phone lines? All I'm looking at is a graphic box and a price tag. You are going to want to be on the lines because here's the one problem I have with this. I don't have hundreds. I don't have 50, 60, 70, 80 of these. I don't even have 30 to go around, and it's a quiet Monday. So you know what? We're still going to need a lot more than I have, and this is what you have an opportunity to own tonight. Let me make sure I got the fingerprints off of it. It's an oval stone. Again, my smallest one is here. It's even finished on the inside undergallery. I mean, my goodness, this has it all. Look at the way this is finished. And then your bail is going to be a classic bail for your favorite chain, whatever that is. I would say not diamonds by the yard. This is probably best for just a classic, whether it's a box link or a snake chain or your little mini Rolo diamond cut chain. That's what it's designed to go with. But I would just really encourage you to be on the phone lines ready to go here and get as many as you want. It's also 10 points in diamond weight that goes all the way around it. Let me make sure we're focused, but I do love that they included diamonds in the bail. So that's a little more unusual. You see, we zoom in and out throughout the day, and that is actually a focus for you. So now you can really appreciate the diamond quality that we're always doing, the VS quality, right? All of that comes with it, and yet, in your choice of the white gold or the yellow gold, you decide, but come on in. Ooh, I'm excited about this, and nobody else is yet, because it's going. I have a feeling I know. You're thinking, oh, it's $9.99, so she's going to do something special. It's probably going to be $8.88 or $7.77, maybe $6.99. None of the above. It's not often that I talk about giftables here. I know what I'm selling. I'm selling fine jewelry. I'm not selling gift boxes of, $49.99, $49.99 kind of things. I know we're selling fine jewelry. We're selling the best of. We're not even asking $6.99, $5.99, $4.99. This is why I would encourage you to be on the phone lines, because there's no value like this. We are going to lose money on every single one so that we can bring a value that I can stand up here and proudly say, we've never done this before. That's not something that I take lightly. We have never done this before. We're going to make sure that this value is truly something we've never had, we've never done, and yet it's not $4.99. I'm going to go even lower than that. And we are looking for, I'm searching for you guys, I'm looking for you. I need callers. This is the value to get. This is the one you need. This is the piece you get to give as a gift, to treat yourself to something special. It's amazing, and it's everyday wearable. I'm not talking a big old statement piece. We do pendants here that are up to 33.5 carats. Don't sell them yet. Jalen's holding up his hand. Jason's holding up his hand. We're all like, yeah, I got one. You can't sell them yet. I'm not done. And I alluded to this earlier in the last hour. I said, I may need to actually take that loss leader even lower, just based on what I saw in the first 60 minutes of the show. I'm going to keep on going. And reminder, this is my roll call. See, when I was little, I wanted to be a teacher. My mom was a teacher. She was a teacher. So all I wanted to do was be a teacher. I just wanted to be like mom. And I hopefully am somewhat of a teacher these days. I just wear slightly more, formal clothes and do it on TV. But let me tell you something. This is my roll call. I'm going to find out who's watching this show tonight. We don't do Nielsen ratings. See, back in my other day, my past life, it was all about ratings, right? We don't do ratings. We just do great values and see how many phone lines light up. This is my roll call. I'm going to find out, because I'm a believer that everybody watching me tonight is going to be on the phone lines getting one of these until they're sold out. And it's not going to be $4.99 or $4.89 or $4.79 or $4.69 or $4.59. I was supposed to go to $449, loss leader price. So in other words, that price is already losing us a bundle. I'm not leaving it there. We're going to keep on going. That way we get them all out the door. It's not even $449. It's not $439, $429, $419, $409, $400, $399. I'm not leaving it there either. We're just going to keep on going. I've never had a piece like this in Blue Wing. Most of you are getting a carat. The earlier you dial, the bigger stone you get, by the way. We have them all even. We have every single one measured out and weighed out. So actually, the sooner you dial in, the bigger stone you're getting. It's not even $3.99. We're busy on the lines. Yep. Because we've never seen anything like this before. We're really busy. See, this is what I'm worried about. Then at this point, not everyone's going to get one. So come on in early. Come on in. We'll get you one if you dial really early, but it's not even $3.99. I'm going lower than I ever should have. This is a $9.99 piece. The loss leader price, well, it was supposed to be $4.99. Then I was going to take it to $4.49. We're well beyond that. And this is why if you want to get it tonight, you get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. If you're a jewelry store owner, you're getting as many as we have. I'm not putting a limit on how many you can get, because I want as many people to experience Blue Wing Block D as possible. And let's face it, for as long as I have stood up here for the many thousands of hours that I've been standing up here with you guys at TVON and beyond, I have never had a value like this. And we're not bringing you some, oh, hey, it's not Blue Wing Block D, that's why it's cheap. No. Oh, hey, it's not VS Diamonds, that's why it's more affordable. No. It's the same VS Diamonds, it's the same Blue Wing Block D, it's just not $3.99, and we are crazy busy on our phone lines. So if you don't dial, you're not going to get one, because at this point we've got a queue building, and remember, the sooner you dial, the sooner you get in, and the better off you're going to be at getting any of these, because it's not even $3.99. This is what's crazy about this. White gold or yellow gold only. Please take as many as you need. Think ahead. Think about birthday gifts. Think about anniversary gifts. Think about your best friend. And they love jewelry too. And you need to get one for yourself, and you need to get one for them. I'm going to measure it, show it on the neckline, all of that, but it's not $3.99 or $3.89 or $3.79 or $3.69. This has never happened in our history. I can't even remember having a piece of jewelry ever this affordable ever in any kind. And it's not $3.69 either. This is my roll call item. Forget loss leader. It's better than that. This is a roll call. Everybody watching tonight should be on the phone lines getting one. You'll be glad you did. It's not even $369. White or yellow, it's not even $359. It's not $350. This is why you're getting more than one. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. Even if you're like, I have no idea who I'm going to give a tanzanite to, you'll figure that out later, or just have one for you and your daughter, you and your mom, you and your best friend, you and whoever it is that loves jewelry and wants the best. It is $349 for a pendant with a minimum of an 80-point Blue Wing Block D and diamonds that are VS. Take a look at this. This is going to fly, and I don't have $1 million to go around. Yes. How many did you get? Hi, David. What's up? Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Well, since he's my Rams fan, what'd you think about that, David? What'd you think about that OBJ signing today? Just $18.5 million. Is that all for 1 year? Is that all? Is that all? Listen, he looks good in purple. He'll be good. Let me show it to you on the hand. Oh my gosh. Is that all? Just $18.5 million a year? Oh my goodness. All right, take a look. Oh, wait. Hold on, I dropped it. I'm so excited about this. Let me try it on the hand, and then we'll put it on the neckline. And remember, it's finished. It's finished in the back. I mean, we did everything. We give you everything. Just white or yellow gold on this one, no rose gold. Bear with us. We're trying to get everyone through as quickly as we can. It is about, I would say, 5/8 of an inch top to bottom. And then let me know, hey, operators, yell them out. I got to keep track. You know, tell me how many you're getting, especially if you're getting multiples. Otherwise, I kind of count everybody in for one. But I know a lot of people are going to be getting more than one, right? That is the fact. Sorry, let's get the cord out of the way first. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're better. That's what it looks like on the neckline against a skin tone for you. I mean, wow. It's $349. You got to get one. You have got to get one. You've got to get one. You've got to get one. And look at the saturation that it's delivering. And yes, still red flashes are there. You've got incredible saturation, which we love. It's going to bring you those blues and those purples and those red flashes. All of that's happening. And yet this is what's meant. Is this a piece you have to save for, oh, I don't really dress up? Okay, wear this every day. Oh, but I do dress up. Wear it when you dress up. It has no boundaries. There's no like, oh, I can't wear it here, I can't wear it there. Just put it on every single day. Live in it. Show the rest of the world Blue Wing Block D. It's like you're a walking museum when you have this on, because this is nowhere else but here. So keep all that in mind. And again, look at the finishing that has. That's an extra attention to detail that doesn't really even need to be there. But it's there. We wanted it to be the most elite, the best of the best possible, and so you even get that under gallery to it as well. We'll let you know when we have an available line. This is very popular, and we have several people getting more than one, as I would advise, so never ever hesitate to think about doing that, because obviously this is not available beyond tonight. It's not even probably available beyond the next few minutes. And we've got another one going out. Thank you so much. Very well done. Somebody just took 4 of them, so that cuts into our remaining quantity quite a bit. Somebody taking 4 here right now. Love to see it. Maybe a gift giver. That's a gift-giving opportunity if I've ever seen one in fine jewelry. It's funny, I mean, did anybody else shop for Easter flowers this past weekend, right? just a beautiful arrangement, and look at what they cost, right? I mean, everything's up. We know that. So I love that we can bring things down, 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 where we're losing money on every single one to get you a true loss leader. What does that mean, by the way? It means we literally pay more to put it together than you're paying to get one home. And that is true. So it's a welcome to a lot of new shoppers. I think that's really one of the goals with the loss leader, is to also say, hey, all you folks that watch every day but have never shopped before, welcome in. This is really the idea. This is supposed to be that irresistible must-have moment where you start shopping a great piece, and you're still getting that, oh, you've heard of it, Blue Wing Block D, the best of the best tanzanite that is only here. And so it's a great way to also, I think, you know, for everyone who does shop here for themselves every day, I think this is a great way to, you know, maybe branch out like we've been talking about for gifting, right? Maybe you have our jewelry and you love spending on yourself, but you're not spending $5,000 for a friend, but maybe for $349 you do. You get to spoil a friend or a loved one with some really great fine jewelry of the best of its kind as well. So that's what this is designed to do, really open up a new category of jewelry, really open up to new customers who maybe haven't tried us before. That's really what this kind of opportunity allows us to do, and hopefully allows you to do, and shop the white or the yellow. Again, your two very classic, iconic looks here with tanzanite. We always recommend either white or yellow. Now the good news is it does look good in both, so you've got a choice of there, so don't hesitate. Maybe even if you're like me, see, I like to wear either white or yellow, so I tend to do only one gold color at a time. I know I'm just weird that way. I don't know. I try. I don't find myself mixing and matching well. I coordinate. So I will tell you right now, I would find myself getting a white and a yellow for myself, just so that I can have that matching, right? It's totally, I think that's doable when it's $349. So we have our last call. We're going to give it 60 final seconds. Anybody getting more than one? There's somebody else getting two over there. I love it. We got two going out over here. We've got two going out over here. Somebody just took three. So this is last call, and they're almost sold out. So I'm down to fewer than 10 to go around for everybody. So it's go time on the Blue Wing Block D, but truly never had anything that affordable in tanzanite here on this show. Never. I mean, how would we? How would we? How could we? How would anything be more affordable than $349? And I'm not talking about it's affordable because it should be that price. This is a minimum of 80 points. This is a big stone. It is a stone that is worthy of being a center stone in a pendant. So yeah, it's got a great size to it. It's got a great look, and that saturation is what we get really excited about. That's what we're all thrilled about. That's what has made worldwide headlines about TVON, is really about the Blue Wing Block D that we bring you. Which one? Thank you. They're doing one of each, just like we were just talking about. So whether they're both for them, I don't know, or if they're doing some gifting, which is a great idea. Either way, they've got a white and a yellow going out right there. So thank you so much. Very nice to see that. And again, take advantage of it. Or if you want to put it aside and save it, like I say, you don't even need to know. Or if there's always those, you know, if you belong to organizations, I know we have a charitable group, right? A very philanthropic group. I've spoken and gotten to know so many of you through the years, and you know, we've become, you know, friends over television, and there's so many of you that have oftentimes, you belong to organizations that, you know, have charity events every year where maybe there's a silent auction and you like to donate something to be auctioned off to raise money for that great cause. Well, I think this would be, if there's, you know, if it's jewelry, that would be I think a perfect idea. There's something right there that I think you could feel really good about donating for the cause, and then I think that would be fair to say that's going to fetch a lot of money for whatever cause, whatever charity. So I think that's also something I think about as somebody who does a lot of that in my free time. I really like that idea as well. So $349 gets it to you. Try it out. If you're brand new with us, I'd love to have you be a first-time shopper experiencing that one, and I'm positive you'll be glad you did as well. So we are going to move along. We've only got a few minutes left here with that look, and then we've got hoop earrings, brand new styles. I'll probably put some pieces up for auction just because we want to keep you active in the show. And speaking of tanzanite, remember that I have the one I never thought they'd release, the last of the Emerald Cut Museum Reserve. And it's the big one too. So please keep calling, check with your operator, see what we have left, if anything, on that last of the 80-point minimum Blue Wing Block D. It's an incredible buy, a must-have really. We will be seeing the 903. I'm going to flash it here for you. This is a 9-carat 03 Emerald Cut. It's the last of the Museum Reserve stones that I just truly... It took a lot of convincing. It took a lot of, it took time to convince them to actually release this for our jewelry, but We love a good emerald cut. We love a big size. We'll show it to you here as well. And let's go ahead and move on from that pendant. And again, last look, check and see what we have left, how many we have left for you. There's that red flash still coming through. Let me give you a look though. This is going to take a little bit of an extra zoom here, but yeah, it's an emerald cut and it's a 903. This is coming up in the show. Just want to alert you. Stick around. You don't want to miss this because I never thought it would actually finally be released, and it is tonight for us on this Monday, and that's 464, and that's the 903 Emerald Cut Museum Reserve with a carat 53 in diamonds and some serious red flash, which is why it was the Museum Reserve in the first place. So that is why it was that standout piece that is just really, really stunning. And a carat 53, and then watch this because you're going to see a little bit more red as the angles move. I mean, welcome to our show. And hey, glad we did a nice little roll call there. Nice to see so many of you with us here tonight, but this is coming up. Stick around. Want you to see what that's all about. That is one mesmerizing emerald cut. I just love it. Between the bright blue lights and then the bright reds that are coming through, it is spectacular. So that's coming up, and then we also have a yellow diamond. We've got hoop earrings. We've got Russian montoid. I didn't mention this yet. Do you guys remember our cat's eye indicolites that we've had a few of for the gals? Tony, I don't think you saw this. I have our first gentleman's cat's eye indicolite tonight. Let me show it to you. This is coming up. We'll do that soon. Let's not wait too long on the 903 because that's just tantalizing, isn't it? But so is this. First, wow. First gents ring. I mean, right? It's about time. We've had a half a dozen or so for the ladies. Here is item number 375. It is a 3 carat 54 cat's eye indicolite tourmaline in a gentleman's ring. Yay, finally. And it is looking good. 375 is the number. 354 is going to be the carat weight on a round, so that also makes it specialty. Got the round stone there, and how about white gold? Right now it's in the white. You can change it to yellow or rose. Enjoy that. And then we've got a great finishing. Now this has that quilted style detail on the sides. It needs some, well, it's got water spots, it needs rhodium, it needs polishing, it needs a lot. But that's all what we do after the sizing, right? We give it that extra polish, do all that. I want you to look at the stone though, because we're gonna do obviously, and this is 48 points in diamonds, we're gonna do that in white, yellow, or rose. So you're gonna choose. You may very well choose the yellow, you may very well choose the rose. This stone's gonna look attractive in anything. Just wanna show you though the inside and how that is finished. And you even saw that chatoyancy goes all the way through to the back side, to the flat side of this cabochon cut. Has to be a cabochon cut to show off chatoyancy, which is also known as cat's eye. It's the same thing, it's interchangeable. Cat's eye is kind of the layman's term for chatoyancy being the technical term of that gem phenomenon. But it is going to be our one and only. That you probably know. And it's also listed at $89.99. I want to take it lower than that. Here it is on the hand. Wow, this is super cool. And look at how, it's like the cat's eye is a little wider too. Sometimes they're more narrow chatoyancies. Other times they have a little more of that spread between those different lights of the chatoyancy. This is where it is. And you know what? Let's blow it out. I bet you. Oh man, I just think men have so few options compared to us ladies when it comes to jewelry. So I know when these really, really exclusive rare stones come along, it's usually quite a bit of attention paid and quite a bit of competition to get there because it's like everyone's going, oh my goodness, this is the first. And trust me, there's nowhere else to find a cat's eye indicolite, probably in the world. I feel pretty safe saying that. I don't know where else you're going to find a cat's eye indicolite. I'd never seen one till the last, till one arrived here, and that was about a month ago. So you've got a really special stone here. Totally collectible, still a blue color, which generally in gents pieces, it's blue stones that are the most popular worldwide. Usually sapphires, sometimes it's lapis, sometimes it's black onyx, other times it's sapphires of different varieties. This is where you're getting a cat's eye. So you're still getting that almost like a teal blue. It's not the same blue as a sapphire either. So even if you have a sapphire, great. This is going to be a very different look than if you had, like, let's say a sapphire or a star sapphire or anything like it. It's so rare, but $89.99 is not going to do it tonight. It's Monday night markdown night too, so we can't. I'm obligated to give you a better price tag. I mean, that's the drill. If you join me on Mondays, that's the promise you get. You get from me, you get a better price tag. That's how we do it. It's not $8,000. It's not going to be $7,000 or $6,000 or $5,000. This is huge value because the ladies' pieces we've had have been this price generally, and they don't even have this much gold. So here it is. Great looking style, one only. Change the gold color. You don't mind if I take this even lower. All this says is $89.99. I know that we shouldn't go this low, but it's going to take that and some tonight. So instead of $59, $49, or instead of $39.99, I wanted to go fast. Let's go. I'm not even asking $39.99. No, it's not even $3,500. We'll make it $3,499 first caller on this one. And that is going to fly. $34.99, and it's a 3.5 carat plus. If that was regular indicolite, that'd be a huge value. This is a rare, rare, rare cat's eye, phenomenal indicolite tourmaline. Incredible buy right there at $34.99, and that should be gone. 30 seconds on that one. That's a really exciting, brand new. It's my only new gent style that I have. We can always bring out any gents jewelry request you have, but that is what I have that's new here tonight. Also, speaking of blue sapphires, I have a blue sapphire ladies ring. All of our blue sapphires sold yesterday. Thank you on the cat's eye. Cat's eye's gone. Let's show you the 362, which is next. Enjoy, enjoy. Now, I had 2 round blue sapphires yesterday, and it was Easter. Both gone in a flash. Well, here it is, 362. We made this specifically for those of you that did not get one, that missed out. This is a 1 carat, and it's got that stunning, bright royal blue. It also is 72 points in diamonds, a variation of a signature mounting. And yellow gold, rose gold, or white gold are fine with us. Let's make this easy. That's a cool piece. Let's start over. 362 is the item number. Wow, that, see how much better they look when they're directly face up? Like, it looks good there. But then the wow, when you see, okay, now I'm looking level at it right there. So now I'm really seeing it. That's what it's all about, how bright it can be. And this is sapphire. It's not a blue diamond. It looks like a blue diamond. It's a 1 carat even stone, 72 points in diamond weight. Yellow, white, rose, you decide. Let's blow this one out. It's another one only. That's what I got for the rest of the day here, pretty much. I think I've got one exception. It's the hoop earrings, if we get to them. All my wheels are one onlys. All my other pieces, it's all one onlys. So here's what I'm going to do. Zoom in a little closer. Take that $39.99 price tag and obliterate it. Let's get it out of here. Let's go. We're going to make it better than $39, $29, or $19.99. Actually, the reason they were so popular yesterday was because I put them on sale and I got them under $1,500. And guess what? I'm going to do even better on this one. It's not even $1,499. This is even better. And yet you're getting all the sparkle and the brilliance and the clarity of that stone. And that is going to be $13.99 instead, but there is only one. That is it. $13.99. Let me try it on for you, and we are going to change that gold if you want it to be. So that is what it looks like. Just a real take on a classic here. It starts with the halo around your sapphire, gives you the split shank. We stuck a diamond right between there too, so you've got a little more interest. It doesn't just leave it kind of open and exposed. It gives it a little extra diamond weight and a bigger one at that between that split shank style. So $13.99 on a round sapphire, and that is a fabulous way to go. So any requests you have, we're just approaching that halfway point of our Monday. So already, show flying by. We want to make sure that we get you in and get requests in. Like I said, if there's anything you missed from the weekend, I know so many people like to review the shows after the fact, especially on busy holiday weekends if you miss them live. So if there was something you were curious if it's still here, why not ask? Why not give me a call and ask me, and then if it's here, we'll show it to you. That's even better. So okay, so $13.99, what about it? Will, are you taking this one? Sapphire's here. Well, we made it just to try and accommodate those that missed out yesterday. Jalen, what's happening? Taking pendants still? Are you still getting pendants? Still getting pendants, huh? They're still available? Still got some pendants for you. Okay, next up. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I don't know. We just brought that out because we thought, oh, we're going to try to accommodate everybody who missed out on one yesterday because they were flying. But again, different audience on Sunday than we do on Monday night typically. But hey, some people can't do mornings and evenings, and I get you on that. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have to either. I'd be either just a morning person or just a late night person, one or the other. But it's fun to be able to do both. So here we go. Let's get to, are we ready for the big blue wing, or we want to wait a little longer on that? Maybe 3 more minutes. Let's show you one more item before we get to that blue wing block D that's coming out. I know that 9 carats are really exciting, and try not to worry too much about that 14,000. Did you guys see that? 14,999 price tag on that one is supposed to be. We're going to do a lot better than that, so that's coming. Let's just show you really quickly here. I had some hoop lovers. Hoop lovers, we've brought you the big ones lately, the 4-carat 10s, what else do I have? I had some even 4-carat 48s. Wanted to bring you the last of the big hoop styles that we do. It's a 363, so they're still up there. This is our 3rd largest we have in stock that we create in an inside-out diamond hoop. This is an oval shape, so big diamonds. This is, you don't arrive at 363 without having a really individual large diamond round brilliant. That's what we're going to bring you here. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. It's last call. So if you've been missing the last few days and you haven't heard, we're trying to offer all these iconic diamond pieces, meaning straight up diamonds and gold, trying to offer them one more time with the ability to also let you know that it's last opportunity. Because I'm a shopper first. All I'm doing is shopping, hanging out with you guys. I'm just helping you shop, right? And that's a cool thing because we just get to shop together. But as a shopper, and maybe you're like me in this respect, where I don't want to pay a penny more than I have to, and if I've seen it at this price, and if it goes up even 1 penny, I don't want it. I want to get the lowest price possible. So I really don't want anyone to be surprised or taken aback whether you're shopping late summer, even all the way at the end of the year, and it's holiday time. You're thinking, okay, I'm ready for my hoops. Or maybe it's September when you celebrate a wedding anniversary and you're going to say, I want those hoops. I'm treating myself. Don't wait, because even though the occasion may be coming up in the future, the price tag is also going to be changing in the future. And I just don't think that a lot of us have, I just don't think it's about finances. I don't think that it matters if you have a little money or a lot of money or a ton of money or, you know, ridiculous amounts of money. I just don't think it matters. I don't think anyone wants to spend more than they have to. I believe that. I have yet to meet anybody who says that. So I really want to alert you, this is last call if you want them at their best value, which is what's happening right now, which is a value, by the way, that goes back many, many years. Meaning, if we made them today, they'd be a higher price. If we make them 6 months from now, they're going to be a higher price. If we make them a year from now, a higher price. That's just how diamonds and gold always go historically. We're going through some things right now. The diamond and gold industry right now are changing. So I don't want you to have to wait and incur all those extra price tags and dollar amounts and those bigger price tags you're going to have to pay to get the hoops in the future. So let's zoom back because they're big. And they're ovals, and they're item number 423. So that goes back a ways, right? 423 on the 363s. 3-carat 63 is the total weight here. Oval style hoop, button release, very important to have that. That's going to really be an important feature. And then look at all that side profile finishing. And we are going to give you all the same size round brilliance going all the way through the front. And then inside the rear of your earring, 363 is what it comes out to be. We have white gold and rose gold in stock. I don't have yellow gold in stock. That is not going to stop me from giving you the opportunity to own the yellow gold. It just means you might have to wait a little bit longer. They can't go out tomorrow. Let's do this. Well, they were the last time we even made them, which was about a month ago. They were $4,999 to make them, just to make them. This is the length, by the way. They are that 1.5 inches, which we do often. We'll often do an 1.5 inch round. This difference is these are ovals. So you see it here against my hand first, so you get a little size perspective. You can really see how big each and every individual diamond is. Oval is just the idea that it's a little bit less wide through that point than it is long. So that's going to be 1.5 inches by 1 inch. This is your 1.5 inches. There it is. And inch wide, basically. So an oval shape, right, which allows you to see a lot of those diamonds. That button release is important. And then they just click close, so they just align perfectly. You don't need a mirror. You don't need assistance. You don't need to look at what you're doing. They're just going to click in closed and be locked and ready to go. And basically now all you have to do is field the compliments. You just have to decide, you know, if you're going to wear those every day, or if they're more of a special occasion piece. That's the only decision you have to really think about or make. It is an exceptional style. It's $49.99, should be. Like I said, we're going to our lowest price they've ever been. as a last call. So instead of saying, hey, that's the price they last were made at, we should probably responsibly get a little bit more than that because, you know, profiting maybe $1 or $2 or $3 to keep the lights on, but that's not what we're doing here tonight. And we're not asking $49 and we're not asking $39 and we're not asking for even on 363, which were already lower than they should be. That's $39.99. We're not even asking for $2,999. That is $631 less than $1,000 a carat. And yet that is not what we're asking, is not $29.99 to get these very large 363 diamond hoops. The amazing style. Watch how easy this is. I'm squatting in a catcher's position to show you this shot. And yet I'm going to reach behind my ear live, undo the little button. It releases it, opens it, and that's what you have. That could not be easier, but that button release is how you're going to open them. To close them, you simply put them through your piercing, and again, doing this while I'm not looking and I'm in a crouch, and put them on, and you hear them click. You guys may have heard that because the microphone's right there. You hear them click closed, and that's when you know they're locked and ready to go. This is not even $29.99. Just wanted you to have one last opportunity at these icons. If maybe the 4 carats were a little too large, maybe you want the inside out. The largest pair I had recently was 448. They were only diamonds on the front of the earring. So if you want the larger carat weight, but you want to have the inside out style, this is the way to go in an oval shape. Not even $29.99. Back to the wheel we go, and we will show you what we can do to make these the best price they've ever been and never will be going forward. And they're only going to be $2,888 instead, and you will likely live in them. That is the point. That is the goal, and a beautiful idea in white, yellow, or rose. Remember, the white gold is made up, the rose gold is made up. They can ship tomorrow for you. Obviously, no sizing needed. There's no adjustments needed. You just choose white or rose, ready to go out tomorrow. The yellow gold, give us a few extra days. We'll make them for you. And that is going to be a loss on our part when we do, but that's okay. Wanted to make sure you get a last chance at this size, this style, and get them at that great price of $28.88. Let's bring out that big tanzanite next, the last of my museum reserves, the one they didn't want to give up. They didn't want to let go. They refused. I have probably approached ownership probably 15 times separately about this stone, because out of all the emerald cuts, well, you guys know it's my favorite cut anyways in any gem, right? You know that. But here's the deal. This is the one I've wanted since the day I came in 2018, December. I came in on a Tuesday to look at these stones and see the reveal of all of them sitting on a conference table in front of me. This was the stone I could not stop thinking about. This actual individual emerald cut stone. We're going to show it now. I'm not waiting any longer. I know how many of you guys leave me and don't leave me, but I know you leave me sometimes on these weeknights because you want to, you know, get some sleep. I get that. I'm going to try to convince you to stay with me for the next hour and 25 minutes. It's only 85 minutes. You do not want to miss what's happening, but I'm going to show this early just so that we don't have to wait on it. This is the one I just want you to admire with me. And then in a few short minutes, somebody is going to own this piece, and it's not going to be me. And that makes me sad. But as long as we get it a good home tonight, that's all that matters. This is item number 464. Couldn't help but give you a little preview a few minutes ago. I can't say enough about this. You know, it's one thing to say, think back to all the tanzanites we've had. It's another thing when I tell you that I sat down with all these stones in front of me now it's been, I mean, we're really 4.5 years now ago when this material arrived. And have never forgotten this stone. This stone just, certain pieces just, you know, certain things in life just stick with you. They stand out. They just, you can't ever, ever, ever lose the visual in your mind. Like you commit it to memory. This is that piece for me. It's a 903. All the red flashes are just tremendous. It is so much diamond weight. It's deserving of it. We really had to give this a lot of diamond weight, and you got it. It's a little bit of a miracle. It's a Mother Nature miracle here on this Monday. It's our 903. Let's take a look at it together. We're going to get this home to somebody. Somebody is going to own this ring, and it just, I think we all see it. I think we can understand why this is the one that was literally, you know how we've been bringing out some museum reserves, but this was the one that they said over and over and over, nope, 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 nope. It's not going in jewelry. It's not going on the air. It's going to a museum. Like this was the museum reserve, right? The one that was kind of on lock. It is our spectacular piece in every way, shape, and form. If we darken the light, look at that. I just put a shadow. I'm blocking my hand over our center light here, showing you even more of the saturation you're really getting with this stone, replicating more of what it's going to look like when you get it at home in person. And yet, this is spectacular in every way. It is also a carat 53 in diamonds. And this is kind of like the signature mounting we saw with the sapphire, except custom made for the emerald cut, the split shank, the bigger diamond between, this very large halo. And then as I move it, you see all the reds. It is so much more of an impact even in person. I just had it over off, you know, where I speak to you guys and we're face to face. And honestly, this stone, you can't even fully grasp how amazing this is on camera. So much better in person than you can even begin to imagine. I have one piece that is just, again, begged and begged and begged and begged to release it. It's finally here. All the other museum reserves have already been released. They're gone. They're living at customers' homes right now on their hands. This is your chance to own a 903 carat 53 in diamonds. I said it earlier, it's $14,999. But after an hour and 38 minutes, I can tell you right now, I'm not getting $14,999 on that ring, no matter how good that is. That is not going to happen tonight just because we're wrestling with a lighter audience, I can tell. So instead of $15,000, we're going to do something crazy. We're going to give you an opportunity. Best emerald cut. I know. It's the best one we have ever had. So even when you consider going back, if you look forward, now looking forward, there's not much of anything. There's certainly nothing in this 9-carat size. So just be aware of that. If you really are like myself and you adore an emerald cut, you got to get this one. And just know that you're getting the best one we've ever had, because on day one, this was the one. This was the chosen one. And it was a real struggle to get anybody here behind the scenes to even agree to release this. So I'm just glad tonight's the night. We're going to put it on the auction block. I have to, because otherwise somebody would be calling in already and saying, sold, done, it's mine. $15,000 is a great value for this stone, but it's not going to be $15,000. We're going to try something here. And I know auctions have been wild lately. They've been wild in the best way for you guys, because it's been very limited participation, really low starting bids, and that serves you for better value. And why should the Museum Reserve be better priced than all the other blue wings we've had prior? All the smaller sizes and all the other stones? They shouldn't be. We're not even going to start at $10,000. This is going to take some serious digging, and I mean digging in the discount fashion. Take a look at it again. We'll show it on the hand. I need you to see all of the reds, all the saturation, all the neon, everything this is and beyond. But let's take a look more importantly here on the hand, because this is going to give you an even better perspective of that color saturation you're getting. It is not going to be 10,000. It's those bright neon blue flashes with the reds. They happen simultaneously. Every time it moves, every time the light hits it, it's not going to be $9,000, $8,000, $7,000. This is a 903. We're well below $1,000 a carat, and nobody's getting $1,000 a carat for tanzanites. They're getting more than that for lighter material. Light, washed out, block seam material. Nothing special. It's not going to be $7,000 or $6,500. Let's go $6,000. You know what? Let's not even go to $6,000 to start. I want activity. Let's get shoppers in. Look at how the diamonds from one side all the way to the other on either side of the hand. The red's coming through even more boldly here, because why? There's a little less light over here. I can do one better. Show you even more realistic saturation by blocking the light entirely. It's not going to be $6,000 to start. How about $5,500 to start? This is a lot of diamond weight. Let's keep that in consideration here. This is an extra dose of diamonds. It's a carat 53. Any gold you want? Sure enough. This is going to be a tough one. Part of me is saying, just put it aside. Maybe wait for another day. Maybe wait next month. Maybe wait till it's May. Forget about another day. Wait for May. Look at that. Have you ever seen that triangular facet at the center do that? Where the internal faceting goes all the way to the midpoint there. Have you ever seen that little red triangle there? That's fascinating. I'm going to do something better than 55. How about $5,000 to start? Or not. Awaiting those bids to come on in. I'm just awaiting the phone calls at this point. Let's go even lower than $5,000 to start. I'm game. We need to move it. Somebody's got to own this piece. And I think we're headed that way. We're going to make sure that happens. It's not even $5,000 to start. This is the best I can do. $4,500 to start the bidding on our colossal, best of the best 9-carat plusum and 1.5 carat mega diamond weight in any gold you want. I say white or yellow, but you choose. $4,500. I'm not doing $100 increments. This is deserving. We're so low already. I mean, we're so far below cost if we get that open. We really need to talk about $100 increments, but I'm not. $50 increments only. Better yet, $25. Better yet, $10 increments. I'm that convinced. I'm going to need all the help I can get, Tone. We're going to need help. So instead of even a normal increment, we'll do a $10 increment. We'll go $4,500 to open, and that is going to be that. So take a look at it. Let's give it 60 seconds to get it started. And we have nobody on the phone lines thinking about it yet on a mega 9-carat 03. And keep in mind, the museum, I feel like it needs an asterisk. It's like the museum reserve, because this is the one nobody wanted to let go of. This was the one they were adamant. They said, no, this one's got to go to a museum. Something's got to go on display from TVON's inventory in Blue Wing Block D to a museum. In France, by the way. And that was the idea. And yet, here it is. Okay, we don't have 45. I knew it. Let's save it for May. Should we do it on my birthday? Oh, no, we're not here on my birthday. Never mind. We can't do that. This is my stone. This is my stone. This is like my favorite from day one. This is over 4 years ago. Hand selected. This is the stone to own. It's gorgeous. Okay, no, not 45. 10 seconds remaining till I officially take it off the wheel. And we don't have $4,500 with that. Very important. I know we see a lot of diamond mountings, and I know we see a lot of big diamond mountings, but keep in mind, this is not a $3,000 or a $4,000 or a $5,000 mounting. It's greater than that. So there is something to be said for throwing in a mounting for free and just looking at it from a per carat perspective. We can't even do that because this is a mega money mounting. Okay, let's not do 45. We're invested now. We're invested, and I've got to just be a believer. There's got to be somebody who loves this stone like I do, or again, has that faith in knowing that this stone is the epitome of 9-carat emerald cuts. It's the epitome of all the emerald cuts we've ever seen from the beginning. I'm not going to do 45. I'm not going to do 44, not 43, not 42. As much as I know this is so wrong, it's a good time to be on the phone lines here. We're not even asking for $4,100 to start. It's going to be $4,000 to open it up. I'm going to leave the increments at $10, little tiny increments, so that it doesn't matter if you're first or second or third or fourth. Let's just get everybody in, because there should be a lot of activity going on something of this magnitude at this value. $4,000 to open. It's our final 60 seconds to get it started. Let's take a look at it one more time. I can't go a penny lower than this. We're already too low. And that would be, yep, $4,000 to get it going, $10 increments only. You get a carat 53 in the diamond weight as well, which is colossal diamond weight in your choice of gold color. And yep, we're waiting now for the 45 seconds to see who's got this one started. And let's see where it goes. 4,000 only. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Yeah, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign when you got that much diamond weight. And the very, very best back, not just the best now. That's something different, because there are so few left in emerald cuts overall. This is the best from the jump, from when it began, from when the entire collection was right here in front of our face. This is what you've got, the very, very best that was set aside. And we are looking for an open of $4,000, and I don't have it. So here we go again. Another mega value waiting to happen here, and I cannot wait too much longer, because we only have about an hour and 13 minutes left in the show entirely. And we have seconds now, and I hear a phone ringing. So maybe it's an open. Do we have the open? Wait a minute. Let's see. Well, we're just verifying the open. Let's make sure it's official before we say we've got the open. Okay, I'm astounded. We've got one caller on the phone lines thinking about it. Do we have the open? Joyce, are you on this one or thinking about it? So we have the open? Okay, so we have the open, right? You've got the open. All right. We've got the open at $4,000. I'm going to be smart about this, and I have done my begging and pleading on this show in auctions before. On this one, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I know when I'm cooked. I think I know. The fact it took this kind of lowering to $4,000 to get the open. Now, and we've got it, but listen, $10. $10. It's too low an increment. If you'd like to jump in, you got 2 minutes. We're going to make this easy. Like I said, doesn't make sense to lose money on the ring and lose money on the airtime at the same time. So I better cut my losses. They say quit while you're ahead. I have a different philosophy during my auctions here. It's quit when you're behind because you don't want to get even further behind. So I know when I'm like in trouble, we're going to give it a final 2 minutes. It doesn't mean we're done and you go, oh, shucks, I missed out. It means you start dialing right now because I'm telling you we're wrapping this thing up and in 2 minutes it's sold. Whether it sells for $4,000 or $4,010 or if somebody wants to power bid to $4,100 or $5,000, whatever you want to do, that is entirely up to you. We're just asking for a little tiny increment to get a lot of people in. I may not have a lot of people coming in, and that's okay. I'll have to live with that. But we are going to give this a final call, and in 2 minutes, it's done and sold and gone, and this value now should really stand as the best ever. Because that's the thing. This is not just any ordinary quality. It's the best quality of the best we brought, and it's at this teeny tiny low price. And that is just a function of, I don't know, time of year, Monday night, I don't know. But this is going to be our last call. So 2 minutes, and we sell it. Are we ready? Final call. Any size, any gold color. If you have any questions, you let me know. Did I not cover something? I probably didn't. I must be missing something here. There's something that I didn't say that I should, or something that maybe I shouldn't have said that I did. I don't know. But, oh, shucks. I mean, right? I mean, that's all I can say right now. 4,000. We've got it. We're selling it. Let's give it 2 minutes. I'm going to try it on again. Any gold you want. And then let me know, Will, if you're thinking about it. This is it, guys. It is time to dial. Because if you wait till the end of the clock, it's too late. That 2 minutes is to account for a delay in the broadcast, a delay on the phone lines, and all that stuff. So come on in early. Start dialing right now because we want to make sure you're in time. This is spectacular, and it is really, oh, it's such a good one. And that is how it looks with the diamonds going from one side of the finger to the other as you wear it. Any gold, you don't need to size up, even though it's a big ring. That doesn't have any bearing on, I'll always let you know if you need to size up. This one you do not. If you're wearing it on a middle finger, look at how beautiful this would be on the middle finger. I might as well. It's a size 7. Let me put it on my middle finger. Look how beautiful that is. And we're looking for 4,010. So if it's a little larger than what you typically wear, I'd say consider wearing it, but you love the ring. I mean, I don't want you to buy it if you don't love it. You got to love the ring. You got to love the stone. But think about putting it on the middle or the index finger as well. Who says you have to wear it on the ring finger? You don't have to, right? You can wear it where you want. We're sizing it for you. So here it is, up close and personal one more time. And let me know if we have 4,010 or more. And that is just, have you ever seen a stone do all this? This is why Museum Reserve. It's like the double reserve, the one that I had to fight to bring it out in jewelry here tonight. And here it is. And that's the shame of it, is that it's going so low after all that negotiation and all that fighting and all that begging and all that pleading and all that prodding. And I had to really go to bat to bring it out. And here it is going way too low. Will, are you thinking about this one? Anybody thinking about it? What about you, Jalen? Thinking about it? Jalen, are you thinking about this one? Anybody thinking about it here? Let me get at my bearings. We have 15 seconds left till we sell it. 10 seconds. Here we go. Last call. I can't believe it. Is it too late to go to 45 to open? No, that's I can't do that. So do you have 4,010? Yes or no? Got it? No? Yes? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Wow. Now what? I don't know. Oh, goodness. We have a heart-shaped yellow diamond. Ooh. In all yellow. Now, look at this. Yellow diamond, yellow diamonds, and then white diamonds. Love it. In a heart shape, no less. Just a few minutes to our last hour. Come on in. Let us know what requests you have. We're helping you. Own anything you need to see. Tell me what you want to see on our Monday night. Ooh, I like it. I love Monday nights. It's just a miracle. I still have to tell myself, I have to like write myself little notes to show up on Mondays. That's the only struggle. It's like, oh yeah, usually about 3 o'clock it dawns on me. Oh yeah, go do a show, go be on TV for a while. I have this heart shape. It's, I used to have Mondays off, so for many, many, many years. All right, so here's two, yeah, you know guys, do you like the heart shape or do you want to see the yellow diamond or the pink diamond? Because I also have a 26-point pink. Or do we like this one? I like it. Let's blow it out. Let's just do something wild. The auctions aren't working. I'm just going to do something crazy here. It's new. And it actually, it's item number 458. And what I want to do here is let you know why this is so exciting. It's a 72-point stone. Had I not said that, you probably, with all your educated guesses and all that you know about jewelry, you'd probably look at that and go 1 carat. That is a setting that usually has a 1 carat heart-shaped stone in it. Now, I know we don't see it all that often because we don't have a lot of 1 carat heart shapes. But this diamond is cut a little differently. And how this works is they don't do this intentionally, but sometimes to maximize the brilliance or to cut a heart shape, it's a little bit less deep a stone and it's a little more shallow. So if you were to look at the side, which you can't do because the way it's set in this mounting, but if you were looking at the stone just in its loose form and you were able to look at the top and the bottom and the sides, you would see that from the profile perspective, like from the profile of the stone, it doesn't have as deep a cut as a similar stone might. So what that does is a little more shallow of a cut instead of being a deeper cut, puts most of the weight where you can see it. So it ends up being a 72-pointer when you actually put the stone on a scale, but it actually looks like a 1 carat stone. So that is highly, highly important here because it's really going to be what drives the value. It's a 72-point stone. It is a VS heart-shaped natural yellow diamond. Then it has that first halo, which is really classic. That's yellow diamond weight as well. To match it, it'll be 13 points in that yellow diamond halo. But then the outskirts. It kind of looks, okay, I don't want to get too much into fashion here, but there's a designer, British designer, Alexander McQueen, does a lot for the royal family. He's passed, but he has, the house is still rolling and very, very popular worldwide. And they do this very iconic crest that they do, and they put on the lapels of their jackets and their pea coats and their overcoats and their trenches and their dresses, and it's this kind of look where it's a heart shape, and it's usually done in crystals, like a Swarovski crystal, and it's a heart shape, and then it has this explosion of crystals around it. This reminds me of that. It's as if the heart shape and the firework are coming together. Or sometimes that feeling of love, which you can't help but think about love with a heart shape, right? Heart shapes are kind of synonymous with love. Sometimes that emotion of love is very powerful, and you feel like it's overwhelming. That's to me what the ring looks like. There's like symbolism beyond just, hey, it's a heart shape. It's like the heart shape is, the love is bursting, right? It just, it really is, I think, from a perspective of, it's still giving you a really interesting look and a bigger look overall in the ring. It's really driving home this point of, if that's what you're after with the heart shape, and a lot of us are, is the heart shape is indicative of love and all of that, well, this is a great look. It's just like, again, it's like this explosion around it of diamonds and beautiful sparkly things, and we love that. So I'm going to talk about the diamond weight that's happening, because those are white diamonds around the edge, and that's going to be 58 points. So it's the 13 in the halo, that's yellow, then the white diamonds that are bursting out from the sides there, which are, you can see, quite a bit more substantial, 58 points in the white diamonds, and all together, that'll get you 71 points in the side diamonds. That'll be a carat 43 in total. And yet it is going to be for one caller. Let's just blow it out really, really quickly here, because you know that is my only yellow diamond heart shape we have in inventory. It is brand new here tonight. Otherwise, we would not. Yeah. If you asked me yesterday, hey, Lolo, do you have a heart shape yellow? I would have said, no, we don't. And now, as of today, we do. And then probably in 2 minutes, it'll be, now we don't anymore, because it'll be gone, because I'm going to give it a crazy low price. It is $49.99. But wait, Markdown Monday in full effect and about to be in last hour and 3-minute territory. So how about this? Even better than $49.39 or $29. I'm just giving you a price to blow it out. I got to try it on first, though, so you understand how this design works. It is yellow gold only, so it does stay that way. Oh, look at that. It does. It looks like a McQueen crest. It really does. It just has that look. But again, love it for how these actually now look like big individual diamonds, don't they? When you see it from a distance, they look like they're big marquise or oval cut white diamonds around it. I love the yellow with the yellow diamond halo first. It just makes that yellow diamond look even larger. It is not $29.99. It is not even, you know what? Let's blow it out. I mean, I'm there. I think we all know, if it's a 20, I don't care if it's a 72 pointer, it looks like a 1 carat. And you know what? The lowest price we'd ever see a 72 pointer for is $2,500. I'm not doing that either. It's not 25. It's not 24. It is not even $23.99. I'll just keep going. We got to move this yellow diamond, and anniversaries, birthdays, any heart-shaped lover. If you are trying to let a jewelry piece speak for you, this is the way you do it. No doubt about it. It's not even $23, $22, or $21.99. That is so beautiful. And remember, you're getting a carat 43 in total diamond weight. And it's not going to be $21.99 either. Huge value already. Let's blow it out right now. It is not even, you know what, not even $2,000. Let's blow it out. $19.99. That's it. First caller. Let's see who's got it. It is unbelievable value for the look of a 1 carat all day long. The beautiful yellow. I mean, think about it. Your yellow diamonds in total are 85 points. So you're getting far more yellow diamonds in their natural variety than you are even white diamonds here. And that is how you'll make a heart shape affordable. And it's $19.99. Done, gone. We'll see who's got it. 60 seconds. That's it. Yellow gold only. We just need to know what size you need it in. And let's get ready. Last hour, about here. Get ready for this. And by the way, did bring out the 201 yellow diamond from yesterday. In case you were out hunting for eggs, or if you were out eating eggs at brunch, after church, or whatever you were doing yesterday. If you missed the 201 yellow diamond, I have a 201 cushion cut. I brought it back out today. If you want to see it, it's the 201 with the big carat 78. If you've been waiting for a 2 carat yellow diamond, I have one that is outstanding. So it's here if you want to see it, 201 yellow with the carat 78. It's the same exact ring we had certified the other day, except this one is not GIA certified. It's just certified by TVON as a VS stone. So it's a 2 carat, and we've got an incredible value there for you. So that is also here, just FYI, if you want to inquire or see that a little bit closer, we would love to show it to you. Also, we have some really cool Mahenge spinel earring drops. We have a great looking diaspore that's really affordable. Pearl, golden pearl is here too. So we've got a great looking golden pearl. This is one of our big South Sea 11 millimeter stones. That's coming up. $19.99 on this one if you'd like it. It's still here. Well, that is interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It's our last hour here on a Monday. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We have 1 hour left. Would you please give us a request if you have one? We would love to hear them. Like I said, the big 2 carat 01 yellow diamond is here. It is beautiful. It's $379 total weight in diamonds overall. And it was an auction that never really got going yesterday. It was Easter Sunday. I've been doing Easter Sundays with you guys for 7 years. That's usually not a busy day. I get it. It's here today if you want to see it. And I know we had that certified one that so many of you missed out on. This is the same ring without the GIA cert. So if you'd like to see it, please let me know. We have a last hour, so get requests in. We haven't had any today. So if you have one, come on in. Also, speaking of diamonds that are fancy colors or natural colors or unique colors, I have one here that's a fawn. It's a designer ring. So if you're going, I don't want bridal. I don't need bridal. I've got that. I'm good to go. Give me something different, but I still like the idea of a natural diamond. I'm going to show you this ring. It's really cool. It's very, you know, the place that sells the diamonds that are really happy? That is what this reminds me of in the design. Now, if this were at that design house, it'd probably be $45,000. They don't have fawn diamonds, by the way. I do. I have one fawn diamond here, and I just want to show you, since we still have the yellow diamond here for $19.99, let me show you a really big markdown on an individual fawn diamond that is a marquise cut in a fawn diamond with a lot of pink to it. Pink and champagne is really the little combination you get to be a true fawn diamond. It's in rose and white gold as it is. and I'm just going to blow it out right now. It's a big stone. 5942 is the number. It is a 41-point marquise. That is the only marquise cut fawn I have, but that marquise is bezel set and sitting amidst this open circular design. So it looks like, you know, if that were at that big designer, it would kind of move and rotate and spin and do all that. This stays as it is. So it's kind of right now, you can make it defy gravity when you put it on the hand if you want to, because it's always going to be set where it is. It's stationary. But it also has this really good marquise. That's going to be the rose gold to show off the pink tones of that diamond. The rest of the diamond weight around it is 89 points. It's circular, it's split shank styling, and let's show it on the hand because you're going to flip out when you see this cool, unique design. The other day, I had, and again, it's 89 points in the white diamonds. The other day, I had a ring very similar, and it was an oval with diamonds, and it was just open. That was it. It was so popular, and I told you I have the same ring at home. I have the oval version that's just open. Now, I don't have a 41-point fawn diamond nestled among my design. Let me tell you, that adds some serious value. We're going to get this one out the door, and we only have one, and it's a great designer piece. It sits low profile on the hand, just like so. I love seeing it like that, so you get a lot of this, what we call, it's a, you know, instead of calling it open, we call it negative space. And yet it's got this larger bezel. And because the bezel, honestly, it's just a larger look than 41 points as is, but the bezel also works towards that. I only have one. It's as it is. All we need to know is what size do you need it. I love this design, by the way, for middle or index finger because it's larger and because it's low profile. It works really well here or here. So here's the bottom line, $39.99. I have had it on the air so many times. $39.99. Let's try a different price tag because it's unique. It's unique. We got to go lower. And look at the brilliance of that VS Fawn diamond. It's not $39, it's not $29, and it's not $19.99. It's for one caller. That's it. We're never going to see this design again. I know we don't have any marquise fawns again. So here's your chance to pick it up right here and now. And it is going to be less than even $1,500. It's a $4,000 ring that is not even $14.99 right now. Get ready, get ready. And the total diamond weight is major. Obviously, you've got a carat 30 in diamonds overall, but it's really all about that individual fancy stone there. And you know what? It's not 14. Let's just keep going. I can't leave it here. But it's not 14 and it's not $13.99. And hello, a carat 30 in diamonds, a rare large fawn in the middle there, if you can call it the middle right. I'm not asking for $13.99 either. It is $1,299, only the one there. That is it as it is, rose and white gold together. And one beautiful designer style for $12.99. First caller, good luck. That's going to be it. Hey, this is it, guys. Last hour. Let us know what requests you have, and we'll help you. Still have two amazing emeralds from earlier. Two really beautiful emeralds. We had a round and an oval that were spectacular, both under $4,000. This one's $12.99. And then let us know if you have any requests at all for the end of the show. We are there. So we've got wheels. We've got beautiful. I've got a golden pearl I want to show you. It has black and white diamonds around it. Isn't this pretty? Let's take a look at this one on the hand first. This fawn diamond's here if you want it. And then take a look. This is really special. Look at that golden pearl. There is such a magic about adding two different colors of diamonds, and it's actually a triple halo. White, black, white is how that goes as far as your triple halo. That is distinctive. It is different. It is bold, but you're getting one of the most exotic colors of a pearl anyways. In the middle, let me just move this aside. That one's mine. I'm taking that. That's a beautiful piece. And then here we go with another great designer piece. We're going all out couture tonight here in a big way. 381 is the item number on this one. It is brand new, and it's an 11mm golden pearl. And then check out this diamond weight. Now we break it down, but we can total them up easy enough. It's going to be 1120381, and we have this really special 11mm diameter is how we measure a pearl of any kind. They're not based on carat weight. They're based on their diameter of their round spherical shape. Also, you're getting, it's a South Sea pearl. This is not dyed. It is a natural pearl, came out of the mollusk from the depths of the ocean in that color. And guess what? You know how we get a chance to take a diamond or a stone and take it out of its rough form, like in rock, and we get to like dress it up a little. We polish it, we facet it, not in that order, by the way. You usually facet it, then polish it, and you make it look more brilliant and beautiful, right? We don't have that thing with pearls. We rely solely on the mollusk to do its thing, which is why most pearls end up looking baroque. they end up looking like a potato, or they're wavy, or they've got divots and marks and all these different characteristics, which are like inclusions are to a faceted stone. So you can't, as a gemstone person, you can't help a pearl along. The mollusk did what the mollusk did, and that's, you can't dress it up. You can't make it look better. You just have to get what you can get from the mollusk, which is why most pearls have a lot of different characteristics, mostly not round. Usually they're kind of oval in shape, what we call, we use a term called baroque to describe pearls that are anything but round. What you really want, what is the highest level, like having a really flawless gem or a really beautiful cutting in a gem, what you want is a round pearl. And this is natural color, an unusual color, because not all mollusks can create a golden pearl like this. And then you're getting a diamond weight, 24 points in the black diamonds and another 46 points in the white diamonds. So altogether, you're getting a really good look here. And yes, that would be 70 points in diamonds. But they're done in a way where they're all even in size, matched up as far as the equal sizes of the halos. They don't go smaller to larger or larger to smaller. So it really gives a delicate triple halo to it, sitting at the base of your pearl. Yellow gold, and you know what? We'll leave it like that. Most likely, I think you want to leave it like that. We're going to do something really special for you. I want to help everybody own something in our last hour. Let's not make this a last cause here. We're going to show you a golden pearl here that, again, is 46 points in the white diamonds. So that is your 70 points total weight. And it's going to be a really remarkable value, because I'm going to take that, that $39.99 price tag I'm supposed to get tonight. Keep in mind that incurred a lot of markdowns to get there. We're going to go lower than $39.99. Actually, you're going to go lower. I'm going to put on the auction block. Last hour. Let's go. We got to keep everybody engaged, keep you in, and keep you rocking with these values, save you a ton of money. That's what we're doing all night long, all the way till the very end of our Monday. Take a look at this. It's not $39.99. It's going to be less, and we're going to start. Where do we start on a pearl? I mean, a golden pearl, we're as low as we are right now. Shouldn't go any lower than that. Here's what it looks like on. Oh, and it's even got great finishing. The way this is set. Look at that from the side profile. Pure, round, perfect nacre. There's not a flaw on the surface of that pearl. I'm not going to start at 3, not starting at 25. This is where usually everyone keeps out of the pearls. We love them, we admire them, but it's usually, ooh, they're big money. They're big money. Organic stones. This is not something, again, you can't help it along. This is all relying on a living organism to create it in perfection. And I think we know that most living organisms, let's take humans for example, are very rarely perfect, right? So to have a living organism create something in a perfect form like this is really unusual, which is why they come with this big old price tags. I'm not even asking $25 or $2,000. Let's go $1,500. Better yet, not even starting at $15. It's the last hour of our Monday night. Let's make it even better. I'll start at $1,000. And I'm going to go with a $10 increment again, because that's what we did on a 9-carat. If it's good enough for a 9-carat plus tanzanite, it's good enough for a golden pearl. So let's start at $1,000 only. We'll go up in those $10 increments if we do get more than one bidder, which is a big if, but we'll find out. Again, you can just come in and bid the opener, and that will do it too. So this is what we've got to do, guys. Let me know if you'd like this right now. It's time, $1,000, and we're going to give it, you know what, Tony, I think 60 seconds will be enough, and then we're ready. We're ready to get to Mahenges. We're ready to get to wheels. If you have requests, I'm begging you for requests. If you have anything at all you want to see, you got to let me know. Final call on this one or anything else you'd like to see in the show. This is the time. And then we've got a little wheel we'll put together for you. Got a nice affordable wheel. Then we've got a little highfalutin museum wheel that's really special as well. You just simply need to let me know. But your total diamond weight is 70 points. It is going to be that 11 millimeter. That is colossal. That is like, you guys realize if I had a yellow diamond here, and I have yellow diamonds. I've had one already tonight. If I had a yellow diamond here, would you be excited if I had a 3-carat yellow diamond? Think about it. How often? I know we have to go back years and years and years since we saw a 3-carat yellow. That is what this is equivalent to. And I get it. We don't see nearly as many golden pearls as we see yellow diamonds, which alone should tell us something. That should tell us something, right? I see a lot more yellow diamonds on the air than I see golden pearls. This would be like if I brought out a 3-carat yellow diamond onto the show right now. I think there'd be a lot of oohs and ahs and ooh, we don't see that all the time. This is an 11 millimeter golden pearl. That is not a dyed pearl. I know there are pearls out there that look like this that are coated and dyed to get there. That is not what we're looking at here. Natural color, South Sea pearl, Do we have an open? We do? Maybe? I think we've got the open. This is good. $10 increments, really good if you are not the opener, but you like this ring. I've had 8mm golden pearls here on this show with 20 points in diamonds that have been more money. This is an 11mm pearl with white and black and white diamonds. Triple halo, solid gold. You need a lot of gold to set that stone. You need a lot of gold to set those diamonds. We're at $1,000. We do have it. And since we're talking anyways, let's give it 2 minutes. Last call. Last chance. 2 minutes and we sell it. Best of luck. I don't think you need luck. You just need a speedy dialing finger. You just need to call us right away so that you're in time, and then you're bidding away, and who knows, you might win it. And I'll tell you, don't get discouraged if you're not the open, because that has happened. We do have the open right now. We'll find out who that is. Don't get discouraged. It's a $10 increment. So there's not, again, don't let $10 extra dissuade you from this when there is, well, right now there's $3,000 of savings. And that is not off the original TVON price. That is off the Monday night markdown price that I'm supposed to get. I'm supposed to get $39.99 tonight. And we're not. And now it's at $1,000. And now it is actually, in danger of leaving us at $1,000 only. That's a lot of savings. And you guys know, if you've been shopping with me any amount of time, we don't work on those kind of margins. We don't work on these huge margins where we're doubling, tripling, quadrupling our price tags to get you the price. You know that, because how would we be able to bring you the values we did if we were working on normal margins, right? That's part of the reason that the values are so good, is because we're not like everybody else making these huge sums of profit off of the pieces. So if I'm taking, or you essentially are taking $3,000 off of a TVON price, we're going backwards, which is the beauty of these auctions for you all. So let's give it a final 2 minutes and we'll say goodbye to it. Take a look at it one more time. I'll try it on the hand again. Let me know if anybody else is thinking about it here. We're at $1,000 only, and we have that clock ticking down right now. This is a stunner, and look at all the angles. Even the pearl's nacre is able to act as a mirror. It's reflecting the diamonds. Look at the base of the pearl there. That's the initial halo you're seeing reflected in the surface of the pearl. Yes? The heart-shaped yellow diamond? Oh, okay. You got it, Victoria. Yes, because in a minute 29, if she can wait a minute 27 seconds, Jess, we'll be showing it next. You got it. That's when this auction will be wrapped up and ready to go. And this is at 1,000. And Victoria, we're going to bring back that yellow diamond heart shape for you next. Anybody else who's thinking about the yellow diamond heart shape, we're going to bring that out for a last look. And we've got people thinking about it. So we've got a final minute 5 to get you in on the golden pearl. Look at all the angles. So you can see that perfect, beautiful, round pearl. Not a divot, not a dent, not a little anything in that pearl surface. And that is why it is such an important stone. It's not just about the size. Remember, I say this all the time. We have 4 C's with diamonds. We look at the carat weight, the cut, the clarity, and the color. And the value of that diamond is basically a compilation of the 4 C's. In pearls, you have to look at the diameter, the shape, the actual smoothness of the nacre, and you're also looking at what else? Are you looking at a round pearl or baroque pearl? This one's round. That's the ideal. Are you looking at divots and dimples? No, it's completely smooth. Are you looking at a huge size? Yes, 11 millimeters. So here we go. Final call. 10 seconds left. Looks like it's going for our open. Let me bring the yellow diamond heart shape back out to play. This is, let's see, $1,000 going once, 1,000 going twice, 3 times, and sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Here is the yellow diamond, Victoria, and this is where, again, if you're also thinking about the yellow diamond, you may want to dial in a hurry, because she wanted to see this one more time. It is item number 458. Will? Take a look. This is 72-point VS yellow diamond heart shape that looks like a 1-carat. I'm going to show this on the hand so you can see that again from that perspective. It also is 13 points in the yellow diamond halo and another 58 points in the white diamonds around that beautiful kind of firework effect of white diamonds. Now, So just to point out, since this is yellow gold only, Victoria, it's all bigger white diamonds here. Also, do you see how there's alternating levels they sit on? They actually go higher and lower, higher and lower, higher and lower, all the way around. So there's such a dimension to it. And then everything else is your yellow diamond weight. The 72 point is the center, looking like a 1. 13 points is the halo right around that, which actually when you see it from a distance on, I'm not talking about like a football field away, I'm just saying like on the hand. Now that halo almost just takes that perimeter of that yellow diamond center heart shape and just extends it. So it ends up looking like even bigger. It's already a 72 pointer that looks like a 1 carat. Now the 1 carat's looking even larger because of that matching halo you have immediately around it. So that's actually a really nice feature to have. I just went ahead and priced it from $49.99, which is where it was supposed to be tonight. And I brought it down to $1,999 from $5,000 to under $2,000, 1 collar yellow gold, that's it. And a beautiful look with that, again, great detailed way the white diamonds are done in multiple sizes. And again, that up and down level you have, but also that center stone, 72 points, that's already a big size. That's almost 3/4 of a carat, but looking even larger than that. So here it is one more time, $19.99 only. Good luck on that one. Then we'll see what we can bring out for our last few minutes here. We've got about 40 minutes remaining. Again, still waiting on a request. I want to give you 3 options here in really designer rings. We've got some unique styles, black opal, great looking rare sapphire, and also a very unusual Marilani mint coming up. And they're all going to be a very low price. So let's blow these out real quick. Little trio. Thank you so much. If you get the yellow diamond, enjoy. Take a look at this. This is a radiant cut east-west set Marilani mint garnet. Changes color, by the way. Not just a green garnet. It's green, yeah. But it's a minty green that's vibrant and neon and bright, but then it turns to red. So a full-on color-changing garnet. Only out of one source in the world, that would be, hey, Marilani. If it sounds familiar, that's the same place tanzanite comes from. Not the same mine, but the same locale. It's a mining operation that's adjacent to where the tanzanites come from. Here's our purple sapphire ring, kind of a take on a wonder ring, a little deep V there. And then you also have this opal, which is magic. You know how opals usually have segmented colors of some kind? This is like a pastel but glittery blend of colors. And I'm going to flip it. We'll show it the other direction here. See what other kind of patterns and colors we can see. And then those are yellow and white diamonds. This looks like a painting to me. It almost looks like a beautiful impressionist painting is what it looks like a museum would have on the wall that you walk by and just admire. That is an opal. And yet it's this glitter instead of, because there are sometimes different patterns with opals. They're not always mosaic colors. Sometimes they're more pinfire. Sometimes you've seen them where they're just all really one solid color. That's what makes this so unique, is that it looks almost as if you've added like a glittery kind of look to these beautiful swirls of colors. And yet there are still different colors. It's a blue base. You've got a lot of bright greens. There's some golden, some orange, some yellow, and pink all happening, that's swirling in, mixing with these glittery greens. So very special. It's a 191 black opal out of Australia, 11 points in yellow diamonds and 56 points in white diamonds. Our Marilani mint, gents or ladies, solid finished on the inside. That Marilani mint's a 102. That's a 102 radiant cut, and it is clean, and that's got 27 points in diamonds. Then we go over here, natural, unheated, purple sapphire. Pear shape, wedged within this elongated deep V, and that's going to have a diamond weight of 38 points. Any one of those 3, they're all one of a kinds. The Marilani mints, I debuted them not all that long ago. Every single piece we had sold out. They were big money stones. These are not inexpensive because they're garnets out of a rare source. We did not know these existed until more recently. Most of the time when we get green garnets, they're either a demontoid out of Russia or Namibia, which are not color changing, by the way. They have great dispersion, but they don't change color. We've seen really cool green garnets come out of Kenya. They're called savarites. This is not a savarite. It's very tempting to call it a savarite because it's green. It's not a savarite. This is a Marilani mint. That is what they're called. They are garnets, but they change color. They have this vibrant, neon, bright color to start. This is a fabulous cut, by the way. And yet, they have the ability in incandescent light to change to red. The most important color-changing stones the world over change from green to red. Russian original Alexandrites do that too. But their green is more of a deeper, darker, mossy green. This is where it's a it's mint for a reason. It's like a bright, almost more like Paraíba neons than it is even minty. It is bright. So you get the mint green that goes to this really beautiful pure red. This was a stone. This was a ring, rather, that was $49.99 back when I debuted them. Now, most of the other rings that were in this carat weight, a carat plus is a big size for the Marilyn mints, they're gone. They sold at those $5,000 price tags. We're just going to blow these three out. Beautiful opal, great looking Marilyn mint, so rare there. 2 phenomenas out of 3. 2 are phenomena stones. That would be the opal play of color and the Marilyn mint color change. The sapphire is gorgeous. It's a real, we call it purple. It's a real pinky purple plum color. It's not like a purple like an amethyst. It doesn't look like tanzanite. So take a look at our trio. We're going to get them all out the door for one low price, and I know it's going to take some very deep discounting here. So let's do it right now and make it even better. $49.99 was the Marilyn mint garnet best price. That's not it today. This is the sapphire. That was $44.99. Here's the opal with the yellow and the white diamonds. Halo, and then what looks like, it looks like a big pear shape, doesn't it? But it's actually round yellow diamonds set together in a pear shape. And you know what we're going to do? They're not 44. This is the end of the show. We're getting very near. We're ready to help you own any one you want and blow them out. I mean, truly, guys, I got to keep going. Instead of $39.99 or $29 or, gosh, even $19.99 is too low. The only one that has to stay in the gold-colored tin is the Marilyn mint. That stays in the yellow. The other two can be changed. No problem at all. Let me know which one you want to see on the hand, and carat weights, we can recap those again, but they're not even 19. I mean, I know better. We got a real interesting Monday here. So let's not even make them 19. Come on in. Gosh, I love giving away jewelry. I mean, as much as, that's the thing. I feel so bad at first because I'm discounting them below our own cost, but then there's that realization of, it's all right. It's a better value for you all. So again, is it worth it? Okay, I get in trouble, but you're really happy. So one should counterbalance the other, am I right? That's the beauty of what we're doing here. They're not 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I got to move some jewelry. We have 35 minutes to do it. I can't make these 17 or 16 or 15 on any other day. They're already long gone. But today is extra special. We're blowing them out. One of a kinds, all of them. This is one of those wheels where I would just do one of each. I would take all 3. They're so diverse, they're so different, and I bet you probably don't have them already, right? Marilyn mints are super scarce. The opal, you might have an opal. Does it look like this? Unlikely, right? A sapphire in the purple, it's some of the rarest variety of sapphire color you can get. They're not 15. They're not 14. They're not going to be $13.99. Let's keep going. This is not a terrific trio anymore, Tony. Let's be realistic. This is a giveaway. This is Lauren's giveaway. This is a bye-bye, get them gone, they're going. It's a giveaway. That's all this is. They're terrific. They still are. But it's a giveaway. And I have nobody at $13. Hold on. We got one of them gone maybe. They're going even lower than $13.99. If you haven't dialed, come on in. Take a look. They're not even $13. Yellow gold only on the Marilyn mint. The other two change. Please change them. Size them. We do that too. Not even $13.99. Let's make them $1,299 on 3 absolute rarities. So rare, so unique, so special, and $12.99. One thing you can say, I ain't giving up, guys. I ain't giving up. I ain't giving in. This is the kind of show you have to stay with us till the very, very, very end. Look at the values that are happening. Which one do you like? I'll put up the graphics and try it on. Which one do you like? Tell me. We'll try them on. Then maybe you'll see the beauty, the value, the discounting. They're too low. Which one are we loving? The Marilyn mint is just probably, well, that's the one, a big money piece here. Started so much higher. Take advantage of it. Radiant cut, east-west set. I think it's a men's or ladies style. Personally, I think if it's a men's ring, it's a pinky ring. I think the gals could wear it anywhere. Mint gone. The Marilyn mint gone. And what else? Opal. Who's shopping over there? That's what I figured. Thank you. The opal. Let me try the opal on. 9381. There's the opal. Congratulations. We have one left. It's the sapphire. It's item number 9606. Take a look at this. There's the sapphire all on its own right there, centered up. And we'll show you how this one looks on too, because it's one you got to see on the hand. It's really, I know it's different. I know it doesn't look like every other ring. I know there's a little point to it, right? It's not straight across. There's a little point and elongation, and that's really fabulous. But it also is one of those that's really attractive on. That sapphire is a 96-point light 1-carat purple. It's 38 points in diamonds as well, lining up with the mirror finishing of the yellow gold there, and that's what it looks like on the inside, $12.99. All right, here's what it looks like on the hand, and here we go. That's one way to wear it. I'm going to flip it around, show it the other way. How great would it look here, or here, or here, or here? It works anywhere. And then we'll flip it around and show you pointing towards the hand. It's our last one off this wheel left, $12.99 only. Here's the way it looks the other way. Just because, Tony, they're going to want to see it both ways, so let me point it the other direction here, but still leave it on the hand. And then, of course, you could actually, you know, pop on something else with it if you want to. You could stack it up. We do this with the Wonder Rings all the time, which have a similar kind of feel to them, so you can do that too. Yes? It's already sold. I'm sorry. Yeah, that one already sold. Yeah, the only one left is the sapphire. Do you think the lights could stay on if we just turn the air off? Like, not turn the heater on, but turn the air off so it's not blasting freezing cold air? How long do you think the lights, I mean, we only have like a half hour left. So you think the lights can handle a half an hour of no air conditioning so that they don't completely turn into an ice sculpture up here? We'll see. We're going to find out together. This is the only one I have left at $12.99. Let's hope together. All right, there's the purple. Boy, that's a cool stone. That's a pretty stone. And my beef with purples is, I get it. I'm never going to convince you to own a sapphire that's purple if it looks like an amethyst. I'm never going to convince you to own a sapphire that's purple if it looks like a tanzanite. I say buy a tanzanite or buy an amethyst if that's the color you want. So I love when a purple sapphire is giving us an even more exotic color than those other two stones I'm talking about. Because an amethyst is going to be cheaper and a tanzanite's going to be cheaper. They are. They're cheaper than sapphires. They just are. Especially in sapphires in exotic colors like this. So that's really important. $12.99. Take it. You can even change the gold color on this one to either white or yellow. And then let me show you, we have a Mandarin garnet. We have, actually, speaking of sapphires, there's a yellow sapphire in a pendant. It's a really fun canary yellow. It looks like a diamond, as a matter of fact. We'll show that to you. That's 5485 coming up next. Let's get to this sapphire. A canary, well, it's a little brighter than canary. Canary implies pastel. Yes. Sure. Same time, are we going to give back the Marilani Mint? Because we have somebody else who desperately wants it. Just saying. Just saying, if that Marilani Mint is not their favorite, Spencer has somebody over there who would like that Marilani Mint, right? So we can do that. Let's try them on together here. You want to see them like side by side? Here they are. Here's the opal and the Marilani Mint. As far as I know, they're gone, but we're waiting to see if they're trying to make a decision, one or the other, or just want to see them side by side on the hand. This was the opal. There's the Marilani Mint. The opal was a good size stone, carat 91 on that opal, and the Marilani Mint a carat 02. And then, yes, the yellow sapphire presentation is next. Joyce, does that help out? And remember, the Marilani Mint stays in the yellow. The opal can be changed. All right, take another look at the yellow sapphire pendant we have coming up next. It's item number 5485. And that will be our carat 30 in this really special, it's a radiant cut. It's called an emerald cut on the bag. It'll say that on your invoice. It is a radiant cut. It's a little bit more. Emerald cuts have that, again, straight up and down faceting. Radiants go a little bit more brilliant, right? So that's the carat 30 unheated. Yeah, nice and rare. And it's also a 54-point diamond weight, far more diamonds than we typically see in a pendant. Hey, last call for requests. We have 28.5 minutes left in the show, but who's counting? I don't know. It's been a long week. I don't know. But hey, I only work 4 shows a week now, right? So it's, I don't know which day I'm going to take off, but no, I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. It's just you guys don't think I'm ever here because my days off are spread apart now. So trust me, I'm not used to it either. But remember, we're here every day on TV, but Tuesday and Friday. I'm here with you on TV every day. So every day that we're here. So keep that in mind. All the schedules on TVON.com if you ever need to see it in writing. TVON.com, TVON.com is the way to go. So that'll be our whole schedule, what channel we're on, what times we're on, all that good stuff. Thank you. This is our carat 30 with 54 points in diamonds, and we'll make this. Anybody like it? It kind of looks like a yellow diamond, doesn't it? Because it's really vibrant and bright. So this is kind of my Friday, is in other words. I've got 2 Fridays, but this is the big one. After the morning night, yeah. This is the real Friday right here. And Tuesday's the real weekend. It's the real weekend. Anyway, this is when I leave and go across the country and, you know, do all that. Do my traveling. Anyway, here's my carat 30. I don't have a red eye tonight, though, so I'm going to stick close, you know. Stuff to do at home. Tell you what, I'll make this really simple and easy. First call or blow it out. It's supposed to be $29.99. That ain't going to work. We're not doing $19.99. Look at this. The length of the piece, 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to show it on the neckline next. It's even got diamonds in the bail. Will, do you like it already? He says no. I mean, I'm on something else. That's what it means. I'm on something else. It's not 19. Don't give me the giggles, Tony. Don't do it. I'm almost there. It's almost Saturday. Not 19. April through October. This is the dog days here. I got to find a way to get through the next like 6-7 months. These are the dog days here. All right. I'm going to do something crazy. 1,500 it's not. It's a big stone. All natural. It looks like a yellow diamond. If that was a yellow diamond, it'd be like $5,000. Let's blow it out right now. Let's go back up close to the wheel. It's not 15. It's not $14.99. It's going to be $1,399 only on that one right there. $13.99, one only. Let's see who's got, and anybody who wants the purple sapphire. We still might be, are we verified on that purple sapphire? Anybody get that cool elongated wonder ring shaped ring? Yeah, that's a good one too. Who's that? Who's that, Jess? I don't even know about that. Do you guys want to see some spinel earrings? This earring just debuted in aqua over the weekend, or was it the last Thursday? Could have been Wednesday or ooh, loving this with the spinels. Hey, anybody got the yellow sapphire pendant? I think we've got 3 people talking about it. One piece. Let's see who's got it. And then we still have that yellow diamond. Just a heads up, 201, yellow diamond via stone, cushion cut square, brilliant cut, carat 78 diamonds. Okay, spinel lovers. Mahenge spinel earring drops coming up. What are they thinking about, Will? Oh, I was just going to recap that. You're kidding me. Oh my goodness, we're mind reading tonight. Let's show it to you. This is such a good, what? The what? The peridot. I know you're learning. Peridot. We don't pronounce the T. But do you need to see them again? I'm going to definitely show this diaspore again. The diaspore I started the show with. So who all was here at 7 o'clock besides me? I was here at 7. That was hours and hours ago. Let's show this one because I think some of you may have missed it. Because I have a strong feeling if you saw it, it'd be gone. This is, and now we have somebody who's talking about it, thinking about it, right? Who was it? Do we know who it was? It was Stanley? Hi, Stanley. Let me show these recaps here because this is a one only and it's 452 and he has great taste. 256 in a trillion. What I love is it's already showing reds and purples and pinks. That's the color it will turn to entirely when it's in the right light. So if it goes from fluorescent to incandescent, it goes all pink. but you're starting to see those glints and those gleams and those flashes already. So this is a one only. It's 63 points in diamonds. I know we rarely see trilliant diaspore, and this is a beauty. And it is just lively. Look at it from a distance on the hand and watch it give you the wow. Yellow gold or white gold or rose gold, totally up to you. But that is only $9.99. That's how I started this Monday night markdown with a mega one right there. It's only $9.99. It's in the yellow. I would leave it as such because, again, you don't even get a lot of the gold color from this perspective because it is just so covered with those big diamonds. Almost 2/3 of a carat there in VS diamonds. Really, really stunning. I just love a trillion. I always do. They're powerful stones. They're powerful. And yet they're gleaming. So most diaspores are just simply not going to give you that brilliant factor. This trillion does. So it went down from $29.99, then I went to $19, and I just, you know, a lot of us in this business have a little superstition about getting the first item out the door. So you always want to start with something really good that you feel like has a shot, you know? And usually you do, and it does, and it goes, and you feel like you're off to a great start. And this did start the show, and then I went really low on it, and it still stuck around, which is why we're showing you now. But that's when I should have had a full. Is there somebody peeking out of your overalls, or was that intentional, or what's going on there? Is that happening? Do you know that's happening? This little bear is just peeking over your overalls. Do you have this one? That is sold. We have a quick request. Oh, goodness. Oh, Ping. Where's Ping? Oh, yes, Jess. Question? I think it just sold, Stanley. To be honest, I think it just sold. Right? Will, are you taking it? Gosh, how do you like that? It's sold. Ugh. And Stanley wanted it. Oh, no. I have yellow gold raindrop hoops. I have, hey, Jess, can you ask him, does he still want to see the peridot again? Are we doing, Ping? I saw her for a brief moment. Hold on. I have yellow gold and I have rose gold. Can we just show one of each so I don't messy the wheel too much here? Yeah, there's the yellow. We'll show that as a pair so you know you're getting a pair. Here's the yellow or rose. Here's the white. You'll see it when I zoom back. These are by request. First request of the night. Hi, Ping. Just wanted to say hi. That's all. I just have to see Ping every so often. Yes, I do. Does he want to see the peridot, Jess? I'll show it. Peridot's worth seeing again. Whose request is this, Joyce? Who? Kara? You got it. Here we go. Ring. Now, I had the ring yesterday, by the way. So if you need the ring, I bet you it's still here to show you. I have the 62.8907 is the item number. You're getting a pair. They're hoops. They're sitting east to west right now. They're actually going to sit north to south. Don't worry, you'll see them on. You'll see them on. We'll show you all that good stuff. But this is really a special piece here because it's a match to the exact ring. We had the same ring. It was beautiful. And the ring is very popular. You had asked if we would be willing to make an earring to match, so we did. And this is what it looks like from a distance. It's a J hoop, meaning it's an open hoop. It doesn't come all the way around, but it goes about a little more than halfway. Post and butterfly back. I've got a length measurement for you. You see the graphics tell you it's a half an inch. I will show you that it's a half an inch and just a little bit more, but where that post is, so you can see there. And it just curves around with the same intricate details like bezel and pave together in this fabulous look. So you get a mix of the bezel and the pave. I'm going to try on a white gold here for you, and then you'll see the length and how it looks like actually on a human body. And you know what? We're going to do them right now for $777. They're a favorite. And it's not like you have to have the ring already. You don't have to have the ring. That's still a great, now forgive me, I don't have the backings out here, so I'm just showing it to you, just kind of balancing in my ear, but it's going to sit a little bit higher than where it's sitting right now on my stretched out piercing, but you just get an idea of how it's going to give you this open work. This is what we've dubbed the raindrop style. This is the hoop to be that identical match to the ring that we all love and that so many of you own. That's the white gold. I can switch one out here really quickly and show you a rose gold as well. So I'll just do that on the fly here. I've got the rose gold, if you guys don't mind hanging out looking at a naked piercing for a minute. That's the rose gold. So, and then I'll grab a yellow gold and show it that the yellow gold to you as well. But obviously you want to match the ring if you already have one. It's $777. It's going to have that butterfly backing, which is going to keep it up towards the ear, but I just wanted you to get a size perspective mostly. That's what showing them on the ear is all about. So we'll take another close-up look at our earrings. Yes, Jalen? Earrings? Yes, you got it. We'll show the earrings coming up. The Mahenge spinel drop earrings are coming your way. They're lever backs. Also, I'm going to recap a Mandarin that was earlier in the show. Yes. Yes, the peridot, I have it right here. Yes, we're suddenly getting requests in after all these hours with no requests, and now we've got them. Thank you. We still got about 18 minutes, so plenty of time to take all your requests. Here's our Princess Cut peridot. 329 is the item number. It is a Princess Cut 230 size, and it has 20 points in diamonds in yellow or white or rose gold. And these are the best we love out of a really fabulous lime green electric color you have. Looking great. Diamonds going right. I like that they did the band a little wider, and then the diamonds are right down the middle of that band, but set on top of the band. So that's really detailed, really beautiful. And yet it's gonna be, diamond weight is 20 points. Let's show it to you here on the hand, and then we're gonna get it at home. I love it in either the white or the yellow. I think there's enough of those yellow flashes that come from the stone that you can really coordinate back to the yellow gold, or great contrast with the white. It's gonna be only $9.99 for the peridot. And look at how that, it's the princess, but then the fact it's angled like it is really has a lot of that bright flash. And Jalen, who wants to see the Mahenges? They're coming right up. We're just going at all the requests in the order they came in. Sherilyn? Do we have a Sarah Lynn and a Charlene and a Charlene? Okay. We got it. All right. So we've got the Mahenge spinels coming up. Jess, Stanley, have any questions on that peridot while we're here? I love it too. I'm just so happy to see peridot, and peridot in a princess cut, really nice. Here come the Mahenge drops, and this is a design you might remember we had with aquas a few days ago. They're big too. They're not, now when I say big, they're a drop. They're a longer drop with a lot of articulation. This time, we saw them in white gold with aquas the other day. Now we're seeing them in yellow gold with Mahenges. Although you can still switch the gold color, that's not a problem. 9625 is the item number. These are Mahenge spinel pear shapes that are set at the base of this elongated, beautiful pattern. I love the look with the diamonds right there at the base as well, along either side, leading into that pear shape at the very base point. 60 points in your Mahenge spinels, 8 points in diamonds also. Great drop to the earring. I will be trying one on. Remember, you can switch the gold color. So you don't need, we usually see our Mahenges in the white gold. Almost like, I would say 99% of the time, Mahenge spinels are set in white gold to start. So you can do that. You can go ahead. I don't know why they chose the yellow, but they did, and it looks good no matter what. You can even go rose gold here. It's a very vibrant, pinky red, hot pink tone. So that's really the idea, is no other spinel from any other source really looks like this. This is the ultimate in a neon spinel. Here's your length. From a distance, I just love how this mirror finishing works. I mean, you can see how that so brightly reflects the light in the mirror finishing when you do have that. And then we've got, there's your lever back, so there's no extra backing to worry about. And then here it is, length of 1.5 inches from top to bottom as far as where they're going to sit on the ear. So you've got this really, it's nice substantial gold even from the side profile here. And we'll blow them out. They're supposed to be $19.99. I'm going to make them a lot more affordable. Here we are at the end of the night. We've got about 14 minutes left in the show. So please let me know if there's any other requests, because suddenly we've had a lot of them coming in here at the end of the night. So don't let yours go by the wayside. We're not even here to shop together tomorrow. We take Tuesdays off. We don't see you till Wednesday. So let's shop up a storm here in our last 14 minutes of the broadcast. On our big Monday, that's what they look like on, so you can see that great length that they give you, the movement that they're going to have, the way they sit. It's kind of like they start to flare out right at the corner of the jawbone there. So it's just really, again, the designers think of every detail to make sure that the design itself is so flattering on, and that's what you're getting here. And they're not even $19.99. I'm thinking since the end of the show is so near, they're not even $999. This is good. And that pinky red just goes with so much. Let's make them $777 for the very first caller. Take a look at that. That's a yellow. Again, take them in the white gold, take them in the rose gold. The Mahenges look good no matter what. So $777 gets those to you, and they have that great movement. They're never going to flip, though, to where the diamonds and the Mahenge are behind the earring. That's not going to be the case. They're always going to stay forward like they are. So $777. Let's go back to our wheel, and then we'll take a look at them close up one more time, and we'll give them 30 seconds, and then we're going to keep moving on. We got, I did want to recap also on Mandarin garnet. That is also still here. We have a really good nearly 2-carat Mandarin that's really, really affordable tonight. We'll share that with you. And anything else you'd like to see? Opened up to requests. We'd love to hear from you. Or if there's something you need to see recap from our previous 2 hours and 47 minutes, we'll help you with those as well. Yellow sapphire pendant is still here. Raindrop hoops are still here. Had some pink diamond button style earrings from earlier. They're still here. Did we ever hear from Karen? Karen S. looking for a pink morganite. Karen S., if you're out there, I've got your pink morganite request. And so often requests just, I don't know, people just, they don't, I don't know, they don't pan out. So, but we made her something. If anybody needs to see a huge pink morganite, we have one. It's a nearly 12-carat pink morganite. Looks like a pink diamond, but it's not. If it was a 12-carat pink diamond, we'd need a lot better security than we have. If we had a 12-carat pink diamond. Thank you. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. How about one more look at 9607 coming up? Oh, Mandarin garnet. A carat 76 size, no less. Thank you, thank you. All right, so here's the Mandarin. One last look at this one. Had this much earlier. Again, I advise against the rose gold. I do think that's why it's here. Take the white or the yellow. It's item number 9607. That's a 176 Mandarin garnet cushion cut with 93 points in the diamonds. Take a look. 2 solid rows. That would be a double row 2 times. Double row top, double row bottom, and then look at those beautiful unique diamonds that are set like they're floating. There's even a different design on the right side as there is on the left. Isn't that unique? This is really that constellation look come to life here with the diamonds scattered. You don't even really see the way that they're connected together when it's on the hand, which I will show you now. Take it in the white or the yellow gold, and we're going to make this better than $39.99, and we only have the one, and so it's one of the most affordable ways to get a bigger Mandarin, that is for sure. How about $1,299 instead of the $39.99 it should have been? So $12.99 gets it to you. We're sizing it, shipping it, and changing the gold color for free. $12.99. Huge value there. Boy, that's a bright Mandarin. See, most of the time they aren't capable of giving you all this because they are included, so that the inclusions interfere with the way we would see the brilliance from a distance like this. In this case, it's just so ready to go. Look at that beautiful stone. I just think let us go through the extra cost and time and labor of putting it in a different gold color, because I think the rose gold is, you know, maybe not the traditional set. Now, if you love rose gold and you love the way it looks, fabulous, it's ready to go. We'll size it and ship it out to you tomorrow. If you want it changed, like I said, do not let this value be overshadowed by the gold color. If it's not perfect, let's make it perfect for you. Just take advantage of the value for what that is, because it is a mega Mandarin value for our Monday night, which is about to come to a conclusion here in about 9 minutes. So do let me know what other requests you have, anything we can help you with. This is the time, right here, right now. Thank you so much on the Mahenge spinels. I think those earrings are gone. We also have a ruby, if you'd like to see a ruby. What else? Pink diamond, maybe. There's a cashmere. There's a chameleon. We've got one chameleon diamond. I'll just flash it here. This is my favorite type of chameleon because it's not too green and it has a little bit of blue. And that is my absolute favorite when it comes to chameleon colors. To me, when they're green, they're so often they look like yellow green or brown green. And I think that's sometimes a little less wow. Then when it starts to look like a blue green and it's going to change to a yellow, that is more striking. Also, I think there's less of a dramatic color change when it goes from one of those more green to goldens. I like it's more of a obvious color change when it's starting as this lighter blue-green, like really pretty color here. And it's a round. We have seen very few rounds all of our chameleon diamonds we ever have to show you are GIA certified. So you don't need to take my word that it's going to change color. And you don't have to wait till you can actually see that at home, because I can't do that in the studio. You need a pretty high heat temp. And as we well know, we can't have a television studio even be a normal temp. It's got to be cold. So we can't get it to the heat that it needs to. Now, once summer hits, what I'm going to do for you guys, if we have any chameleons at that point, when we get into those really, today was hot. Today was like 82, 83 degrees here. It was nice, beautiful. But once it gets really hot, I'm going to probably, I'm going to take a chameleon. When we get into probably May, by May it'll be hot here, we'll get, I'll probably put a chameleon in the car and let it sit there for a couple hours before I come on the air. Then before I go on the air, I'll run out, go get it, and then bring it out and show you so that we can show you the color change. But for now, you have to take the GIA's word for it, my word for it, that it goes from this blue-green, brown, stunning color to a golden. It's like a really intense yellow-orange color. I have a GIA cert. It is a big stone at 50 points exactly. It's also 95 points in diamonds, this case a bridge, but it's also going to give you a VS2, because think it's cool that it changes color? Yes, but they're still going to grade it for the other things we always see on GIA gradings for diamonds. So you're going to know about all the different properties of the cut and the clarity and all of that, which I'm going to show you now. So we'll show it here on the hand. This is going to be the GIA cert that comes with it. So you can see the grading report, round brilliant. It's a 5mm, 50 point, fancy, light, gray, yellow, green. They always list a lot of colors because it's changing color. And then it's natural. Yes, this isn't happening because something funky was done to it. It's all natural still. They don't know how they do what they do or why they do what they do. But it's a VS2 with very few inclusions. There's that fluorescence, is a strong yellow fluorescence. And then in the comments they tell you about it changes temporarily when gently heated or left in darkness, and then you let it go back to the room temp and it turns back to this blue-green. There's your clarity diagram, front and back of your stone. Here is your colored diamond scale, a little different than the chart we see for clarity, and then the other side is blank. So here we go, 50 points. Item number on this one is, it goes back to 1120,159. This will be a 50-pointer with 95 points in diamonds around it, and one of our great values on a chameleon. It's just so rare to find the blue greens, and it's really rare to find the rounds. So combine those two together, yes. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I didn't even really think of that, Stanley, but thank you. That's very kind. Thank you, Stanley. That's true. It is. That is. I didn't even really think about that, but yeah. Good. All right. So next time I do promos, I'll wear this. All right. Thanks, Stanley, so much. Appreciate you shopping as always. Thank you for all your kind words. All right. Let's go with the chameleon blue-green here. I just think $12,999 is going to be a little steep for tonight, but that is where it's supposed to be. There's the ring. There's the price. Let's do better for you. First caller, make it $5,999 for, I think it's the best looking chameleon we have. I really do. The blues and the greens, the round, brilliant cut, really making it there. Just a nice little treat for the end of our show. Something that is truly, it would be tough to top the rarity of a chameleon diamond anywhere, including here. And we bring you a lot of rarity, but this one is really tough. It's impossible to get chameleon diamonds in retail. I've not seen one in retail. If you've ever seen one, I've got it on the hand here. If you've ever seen one in retail, please let me know, just because I'd love to hear about it. Boy, the brilliance. That's a VS2 for you, showing off right there. It's really giving you a lot of electricity to that stunning. Look at that. That chameleon is really going. It's giving you tons of brilliance and beauty there. You see all the different colors of the rainbow flashing through on that stone, but this is obviously a stone that museums don't often have chameleon diamonds. So to be able, and still at the core of it, it's still a natural diamond that's a unique color. It's a blue-green to start. It changes to another unusual color that's a golden, like a vibrant yellow, like a marigold golden yellow. So it's really a unique, I mean, it's two different colors of diamonds in one that are both natural. It's just fascinating. And I, again, never had the privilege of showing these until TVON got a few. We're still, again, remember that these are actually graded as fancy. Remember that word fancy is actually on the cert. So they are actually fancy colors of diamonds, and fancy not just in the color, but fancy in what they do, right? This is just fancy all the way around, right? It's got a phenomenal, I mean, it's a phenomenal diamond. Diamonds, as cool as they are, as expensive as they are, as unique as they are, when you get unusual colors, well, they still are something that you never expect a diamond to do actually something phenomenal. This one is. Phenomenal property here. It's a color changing diamond. It just happens to be one really cool unusual color and another really cool unusual color in the same stone. 50 points here, big time size. So we'll take our last look at it. If you have any questions about what you've seen in the last 3 hours, let us know so we can find it, help you out, show it to you, tell you about it, give you a last look, a last chance. The Mandarin is here. Just want to mention that. We also have that fawn diamond that was the Marquise cut for $12.99. I really want to recap also. I don't know. I think this is crazy. These are still here. Anybody correct me if I'm wrong, but those pink diamond earrings I had earlier, also in the first hour, I really want to show you, here are more unique colors in diamonds. How about some 6-point pink diamonds matched up in a pair with a double halo in diamonds around them, and I'll orient them the same way here. So you can see there's upright on those cushion cuts. It is going to be, well, we have 2.5 minutes left in the broadcast, so it's now or never time, but these are the pink diamond and white diamond earrings, 5297. This will be a 12-point total weight plus 61 points in the white diamonds. So 73 points, but really it's about the 6-pointers that are there in those natural pink diamonds, and they're saturated at that. And we're going to do those earrings for $12.99. They were $7,000. Now they're $12.99 for a very large button style earring, because it starts with the big cushion cut, doubles up that halo, gives you some mill grain. There's a finished under gallery in the back of the earring as well. And we have our last call and 2 minutes left in the broadcast. So thanks again for being with us on this Monday. I sure hope you have a good rest of your Monday and also a really good Tuesday, because remember, we will not be shopping together tomorrow. It is the one day a week. There is absolutely no show, no broadcast whatsoever. So I hope you'll remember to join me on Wednesday night, Wednesday and Thursday night, when we're back with you on television at 7 o'clock Pacific, and that's 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. I hope you'll join us for a big celebration of all that's brand new in fine jewelry. We'll keep the values rocking and rolling. We'll give you a lot of great opportunities to own some really cool pieces, and or just hang out with us. If you like looking at pretty things, we're going to offer a lot of that in our jewelry. So thanks again for being with us tonight. 1 minute left in the show. I would really recommend highly those pink and white diamond earrings. That's just a lot of carat weight, a lot of finishing, and a lot of gold, and a post and butterfly back, of course, centered post, so you can wear those. There's really a north, south, and east, west, and there's that diagonal point to point ways you can wear them. So have fun with them, play with them. If you've got a pink diamond ring, it'd be lovely and really exclusive to have an earring to match. And your cushion cut, listen, you don't need to have a cushion cut pink diamond ring. You could have a pear shape. You could have we've had ovals, we've had rounds. So if you have anything in pink diamonds, this is an earring that what matters is that the color matches. So take advantage of a pink diamond earring. It's the only one we have. They're marked way down. I mean, $7,000 to $12.99 is a really good markdown, and a deep discount for our Monday as we're about ready to sign off. We'll still be here for a few minutes after we go off the air at the same phone number. So if you have any questions for us, please feel free to dial in right now. We'll be here to help you out. Thanks again for joining us tonight on this Monday Night Markdown. Don't forget, we're off on Tuesdays, no broadcast, but we're right back here, same time, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks so much. From all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Have a good rest of your night, Tuesday, and we'll see you on Wednesday.